Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Early morning. It's morning time for me, at least. It is currently just shy of 10 a.m. And the showcase live stream for Dead by Daylight starts at 11 a.m. So I did want to start a little bit earlier. And yeah. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, King Shadow. It's 6:55 for me in the morning or in the afternoon. Impossible Bunny, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. Appreciate it. I'm Spider-Man main. I'm apparently a menace. Yes, you are. But I respect that you can actually, like, control their movement. Their movement is crazy. Thank you for the daily Le Mans over on Twitch. Reminder, guys, we're live on both YouTube and Twitch at the exact same time. Come on! Sound effects are controlled over on Twitch through channel points that you get just by watching the stream. And yeah, I'm very excited for this live stream and to finally see what we can expect from the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter in Dead by Daylight. It's also the 9th anniversary of Dead by Daylight, so probably after the live stream is done, once they're done with their live stream, not my live stream, when they're done with their live stream, I'll probably play some Dead by Daylight afterwards, and hang out for a little bit longer. Come on! So many Le Mans. Can't wait, so exciting. It is, yeah. Why did you stream early today? Because of the Dead by Daylight announcement stream, the anniversary stream, I mean, where they're going to be showing the FNAF Dead by Daylight chapter that's coming in the next few months, in the next month or so. I don't know when they'll release the PTB. So if you guys don't know Dead by Daylight, the PTB, it stands for Player Test Build, and it's basically like if you're a Steam player, you get early access to what's coming. New characters, new whatever, new maps, like you can play the PTB and get a vibe for it. The thing is, it sometimes is right after the announcement streams, and sometimes it's a few weeks after. I don't know. With their new 2v8 mode, I've seen people speculating that the PTB won't come for FNAF for another few weeks at least. We'll see. Yeah, so, but either way, I'm excited for it. I'm sorry if I'm a little off. It's very early for me. I normally don't start streaming until around 2 p.m. EST, and like I said, it's around 10 now, so it felt weird getting ready for stream so early. Usually what I'm doing at this point in the day, honestly, is filming shorts. Usually around this time is when I film my shorts and get ahead on that and edit them and get them scheduled to go up on YouTube. So I had to do that beforehand, which was fine, but we didn't film any. I had a few in the bank that I could use, but yeah. Shadow Trap, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months on YouTube. Appreciate it. I'm I'll be unstoppable. I am Shadow Trap. Yes. How are you doing this morning? I'm good. How are you, Lucas? What time is it for you guys? Hold up, the chat is back. It is. Yes, I did reconnect my Lumia, and now we have the on-screen chat back again, luckily. You played the shark in a pool game. Does that mean you'll play Subnautica soon? I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Also, I don't really want to buy any more games right now. The game yesterday that I bought, I was kind of surprised at the price of the game we played yesterday. It was about $60 Canadian, so it was a bit pricier. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna chill on buying games right now. 10 o'clock for me, 15:59, 4 p.m., 2:59 p.m. Damn, almost 10 a.m. A lot of you guys are in the same time zone as me, it looks like. For me, it's 4 p.m. Damn. When's it coming out? So today what we're getting is we are getting the broadcast stream, at the anniversary stream. And maybe I'll make myself a little smaller for this. For when we watch it. But this broadcast doesn't start for another 30 minutes, but the actual live stream starts at 11. So we actually have an hour until the actual broadcast starts. So I think that they're going to have like a pre-show or something, it seems, or they're just going to have like a stream starting soon screen on the actual stream. But yeah, this is when they're going to show what's in the FNAF chapter. I don't know if they'll say what the timeline is. I imagine they will. I imagine they'll say when it's coming. I would hope that they would say when it's coming, but I don't know. But yeah, I think we can expect a few more weeks until the PTB at least. But if they release the PTB today, that would be crazy, because then we'd be able to play it and play as the characters. And then obviously after the PTB, it's still a little while, usually a few weeks until the actual chapter drops. So we'll see. We'll see. Hello, Lego. How's it going? Hello, Rowan. Welcome in. I think it will come in October. It won't be that long. No. It won't be that long. It'll be the summer. They said in the Five Nights at Freddy's anniversary event that happened back in August, they said that it was coming the summer. The collab was coming in the summer. So I think it'll probably be June. I saw somebody throwing around the dates June 17th. So possibly June 17th, but obviously we haven't heard anything from Dead by Daylight directly yet. Thanks for using all the sound effects, guys. Sorry if they're echoing today. I have to have like doubling audio sources for some of these things. So if the sound effects are echoing, sorry. James, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Who do you wish? Hi. Who do you wish will make an appearance? Like in the chapter? Limon! I really hope for Springtrap for a killer, and I think that that's pretty much confirmed that it's going to be Springtrap as the killer. I'm hoping for cosmetics for other killers of other animatronics. Like, I saw some people...
Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it.
I saw some people, wanting, like, Circus Baby for different characters or whatever, or they wanted Ennard for other characters, or I think somebody said, like, Molten Freddy for, like, the unknown killer or whatever. But, yeah, so I'm hoping that we get a lot of cosmetics along with this chapter as well. I feel like it would be smart of them to, like... do as much as they possibly can for cosmetics with this chapter, because FNAF fans, like, we love our merch, So if we have an opportunity to rep our favorite character in our favorite game, in our favorite other game, Dead by Daylight, we're gonna do it. Also, I think now that this Dead by Daylight collab has happened, I think it's safe to say that, remember in Five Nights at Freddy's, like months ago, that Roblox game got leaked? Remember, it was Five Nights at Freddy's Survival or something? What was it called? It was a Roblox game that got like released prematurely before it was ready on Roblox, and it was an official Five Nights at Freddy's Roblox game. And apparently there was some sort of miscommunication where the development team, they thought that Scott said launch it, just let it be live, and that's not what he meant, and so they had to take it down. And I think that since that experience, I don't think they're going to bring it back. I think now that they have an asymmetric horror experience for Five Nights at Freddy's within Dead by Daylight, I don't think they're going to bring back that asymmetric horror vibe in Roblox, So yeah, I think that game is dead, officially dead on arrival. It was not gonna be anything. Overwatch is fun again. I've heard good things. I've honestly not been playing a lot of games like Overwatch or even Marvel Rivals. I don't really play that much anymore. I've not been doing a lot of shooter games, to be honest. Even Fortnite I haven't really played much of, which is crazy because the Star Wars stuff is back, isn't it? And that's usually my favorite time to play Fortnite, but I have not been on Fortnite lately, no. I have been playing more Dead by Daylight, and I've been playing more Roblox in general, of other games that I just enjoy playing on Roblox. And yeah, I had a comment the other day where somebody was like, how are you a fully grown adult and you like playing Dandy's World? And I'm like, do people think that once you turn 18, you just stop liking things? I get that a lot, where I'll make a video and somebody's like, this is a grown adult, by the way. And it's like, yeah, and I'm having fun. Why are you allergic to fun? Anyways, I assume they're not adults when they're leaving these comments, and they have a vision of how adults should be because they look at their miserable parents and they're like, that is how an adult should be. But it's no, adults have fun. Will you play FNAF Secret of the Mimic when it comes out? Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Day one, we will be. Yeah. I I still watch SpongeBob and I'm 18. I mean, yeah, like I do the same thing where I will still watch all my like old favorite cartoons, and it's like adults cannot play games. No, not allowed. Not allowed. The second you turn 18, you get your PlayStation taken away from you by the government. Gotta go see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later. As soon as you turn 18, you must become boring. It's law. It is law, Palpura. It is by law. It is written. Like, come on. I'll join back later. Okay, see you later. When I typed my autocorrect turned it to Rian, lol. I mean, fair enough. Random question, but have you played Pillar Chase on Roblox? I have not. I'm playing DBD right now. Nice. I'm tempted to load into some games before the event starts. But I mean, I also just kind of want to yap for a bit. So maybe we'll play Dead by Daylight after the stream is done, like when Dead by Daylight has done their stream and we get the announcement and everything. Then we'll dive into some games, because I feel like I could yap for an hour easily, because that's how long we have to wait for it. 18 equals eternal boringness, gray world, absolutely no fun. Yeah, fun fact, guys, the second you turn 18, you don't see color anymore, actually. Everything goes grayscale, and yeah, you basically, you just live your life like, hi, I'm normal. Have you played Roblox Slap Battles? I have not, no. Honestly, I'm a little sad that I didn't get to do a Roblox stream this week. I just got so busy with other videos, and, you know, I'll be honest, Jacob and I are still dealing a little bit with some of our, like, car issues and whatnot, and, like, trying to balance, you know, schedules and whatnot, so it's been, like, blah. But, for the most part, it's all taken care of now, but we still had, you know, some stuff that we had to do this week. But, for the most part, it's all dealt with now, which is really nice, and hopefully that's all behind us. We ordered a new car, and hopefully, but yeah. Not my dentist texting me, telling me it's been a while since I've been in. Not the time! I just had car troubles. You think I can go to the dentist right now? Come on. They're like, it's been 11 months since your last appointment. I'm like, I know! I would love to go! Make it not cost money. Anyways. Moving on. Ooh, what car? We're just getting a Toyota. Nothing crazy. Jacob and I don't really care about cars, you know? So we're not really picky with it. We just want something reliable, you know, so that we don't have to deal with the amount of problems that this current car has been giving us, you know? Test, what color are your lights? My lights, they're white. They're just white. There's no color. There's no color in an adult's life. Lemon! I play Minecraft 24/7 and get Pokemon cards and watch the anime. I'm a big child, I guess. Yeah, no, you're not an adult anymore. You're just a big child. Dentist, let me see your F5 tooth, H9, K9, and B2 tooth. I don't know what that means. Yeah, they're just poking in your mouth, and they're like, you'll get the cleaning done, and then the like dentist comes in, and he's like, okay, F1, F2, and he's like poking around in your face. Crazy.
Hi.
James, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, Poppy Playtime and Five Nights at Freddy's. Who's winning? I think it would be a great fight. You should check out my latest TikTok, actually. There's my latest TikTok is related to that, but that'll get posted on YouTube at 2 p.m. today. So my next short, you're gonna like my next short. Maybe. I don't know. Get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I really have to. How's Jake doing this morning? He's doing pretty good, yeah. Just make it free at RhiSpawn. I know! They should! I would come to the dentist every day if it was free. Oh my god, did somebody only just now redeem first? That's hilarious. What's happening? We're just yapping. We were talking a bit about, you know, when you become an adult, you become boring, and you have to go to the dentist and have car problems, and, you know, that's just life right now, it seems. Hello, Sidemate. How's it going? How's Finn? Finn's good too. He's napping. He's napping in the other room. Adulthood is overrated. It is, Leah. It is. But
Lemon!
Lemon! Yeah. We're living it. We're living it. I feel kind of tired, to be honest. So I'm sorry if my yapping doesn't make much sense right now. I'm very tired. We don't normally stream this early. As an adult, I can say it's all true. Yeah, exactly. You become 18. You don't like video games anymore. You don't like cartoons anymore. You don't like anime anymore. You don't like colors anymore. You only see in black and white. Yeah, that's what being an adult is. And you pay taxes, you know? Although I guess sometimes you pay taxes before you're an adult, depending on when you get a job. But still. Ugh, taxes. Well, now I'm gonna get sad if we keep talking about adult stuff. But anyways, it's so funny when you die, it makes the meme sounds in slap battles. Does it? I have never played it. I'll have to check it out. Hello, JD. How's it going? Wait, now I have a job. Taxes, no. No! Adults only have colored hair theory because they don't know what color they're choosing. Yeah. Whenever you see an adult with like colorful blue hair or purple hair, bright colored hair, they don't know it's that color because adults are so boring. They can't see color. They don't know. They get tattoos. They can't even see their tattoos. They're 18. They're allowed to go get tattoos. They can't see them. Kids actually see colors more vibrant than adults. I don't remember a time when I saw colors as more vibrant. But I guess I can't really compare the two now. Don't grow up, guys. Yeah, exactly. Tax man, please don't kill me. I paid my taxes. Exactly. That's how I feel like every year. You can't say the J word on camera. What is the J word? I don't even know what that is. Is it because I said this person's name, JD? At least you don't go to school anymore. I have to go soon. Yeah, I will say I didn't like school from like all the way up to like grade 12, like all through high school. And then college I loved though. I really liked being in college because I was actually, learning things that were interesting to me. That's the plus side of going to college is like you can start learning things that you actually like, rather than being told to learn algebra and stuff like that. Yeah. I did not do that well in high school. I did not do well in high school at all. I think they're talking about job. Oh, you can't get a job. The only J word I can think of is jinkies. You can't say that. You can't say jinkies. Live in a small box so you don't grow. Exactly. Just like stunt your growth from an early age. Now I'm on PC. Very cool. College is good times and then it's all downhill. Yeah, it's so weird because like once college is done, you're at an age where like everyone is like moving at different speeds all of a sudden. Like all the way through school, you're kind of all going at the same pace. And then the second you graduate, there's people getting married. There's people getting like having children. There's people buying houses. There's people who are unemployed and living at home. There's people who are traveling the world. Like everybody's doing something different. And it's kind of wild because it's like, you can't help but almost like compare yourself. You're like, wait, why am I not doing that? Why we were at the same spot like 2 years ago, and now you're here. Like, how did you get here? Like, why? At what point did we stray on paths? Thank you for the follow. When you pay 100 dead cats, does it actually make it easier for readers to see? What do you pay 100? What are you? What? Oh, because you're highlighting the message. Oh, and like the dead cat, like the symbol. Oh my gosh. I was like, what are we talking about, dead cat? So whenever I see someone say dead cat, it brings me back to film school. Does it actually make it easier for Reed to see? I think it does, yeah. Because like it highlights your message and makes it like big and blocky over on Twitch. But yeah. Read the G word. What is it? What are we talking about? Did I mix up J and G again? Because I do that all the time. Join is the J word. Only G word I can think of is Giganotosaurus. Not kidding. Okay. The G word is gay. Gay! The J word is Jacob. There you go. We are doing a reaction today. Yes, we are. The answer is goober. Goofy goobers. Those are the G words. J words, G words, whatever it is. Whatever. Honestly, I always mix up J and G all the time. It's like internalized dyslexia, I guess. I don't know. James, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. So when you say taxes, I say no thank you. No thank you. Government's like, you have to pay your taxes. I'm like, no thank you. I'm good. I would rather keep my money, thanks. Oh, man. Hello, Johnny Pro 3. Welcome in, welcome in. Bendy isn't real. Why isn't Bendy real? Bendy's real. You take that back. My friend is making a FNAF game, but the characters are Dandy's World instead. That's fun. Oh no, not the taxes. Not the taxes! No! Rhi, what's your real name? You can just call me Rhi. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anything except the IRS. Gulp. Tax evasion, that's illegal. Hey, that's illegal! I wonder how many people are gonna start playing DBD because of FNAF. I'm so curious. Yeah, let's pivot away from, you know, the crippling like sadness that is adulthood. And let's go to a more positive subject, and we'll chat about Five Nights at Freddy's and Dead by Daylight, since we got a little while to wait still for the actual anniversary broadcast to start. I do think that there will be a lot of new players with Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that that's inevitable. I think we are going to get a lot of new players with this update, with this chapter. I did tweet out a few days ago being like, hey, if you want to get into Dead by Daylight because Five Nights at Freddy's is joining the game, you might want to look into the game a little bit before you decide that, because when you get this, like, here's the thing with Dead by Daylight, with the DLCs, you have to get the base game and the DLC, and those are two separate purchases. You have to first buy the game, and then after you buy the game, you have to buy the DLC. So you're paying a lot of money for this collab, because, like, here, let me see. Let me try to pull up how much most of the DLCs cost, because I kind of forget how much the DLCs are. If I go to, where is Dead by Daylight? How much is Dead by Daylight right now on Steam? Let's look it up. Dead by Daylight right now is, in Canadian dollars, $25.99. So yeah, your first purchase is $25.99. And then if you want to get the DLC, some of them, it looks like they range from whether or not they're official or not. Well, actually, some of them are cheaper. Some of the DLCs look like they're only like $6 Canadian, and then some of them are closer to $10 Canadian. So let's assume that it's going to be around $10 for the DLC. So you're paying like $35 for a game that you've never played before, that you don't know anything about. And it's like, and also, I will say, Dead by Daylight is one of the least beginner-friendly games I have ever played. I joined Dead by Daylight, the first game I ever loaded into. I was so lost that I uninstalled the game. I'm not even kidding, because I got my Xbox, I got Game Pass. Dead by Daylight's on Game Pass, by the way, in case you have Game Pass and you want to play it through there, you can. You still have to get the DLC separately, but, so I had it on Game Pass. I loaded in. This is like 2021 maybe. And I load into a game, and I remember I was specifically on the Stranger Things map, and I was so lost because I had done the tutorial. I had done like everything else that Dead by Daylight had, you know, to prepare me for the game. And so I get into a game, and I was so confused. Like, everything was so, like, I was so lost. I didn't understand the generators. I didn't understand the perks. I didn't understand, you know, counterplays, how to loop, anything like that. Like, I was so lost the first time I played Dead by Daylight. And so much so that I didn't see a point in keeping playing, because I was like, first of all, I'm going through my whole library of games on Game Pass right now. So I was like, okay, I'll just move on to the next one, you know? But I was like, man, this one's not it for me. This is not that fun, actually. So I uninstalled it. I was like, this is not fun. And, Yeah, so it wasn't until I started streaming again, or started streaming, I guess, that I was like, you know what? I actually do want to get into Dead by Daylight and I want to play it more. Because at that point I had seen other people be playing it, and like I would see other people, you know, kind of teach me how to play the game through their videos. And so I started watching a lot of tips and like beginners. Like I specifically remember there was like a day where I just fell down a rabbit hole of YouTube videos, watching a ton of tips and tricks videos, a ton of guides, a ton of like builds and like different things. And so I was like, okay, this is perfect. Now I'm prepared. And then actually loading the game was like, once again, entirely different. So if FNAF does bring a lot of new players to Dead by Daylight, I hope that those players are getting into it with a decent amount of like knowledge about the game before deciding to get it. Because honestly, I don't think getting into Dead by Daylight is worth it just for the FNAF stuff, because you're not gonna see a lot of FNAF stuff. You know what I mean? Like, unless people bring a map offering to get the FNAF map, assuming there is a map. We actually don't know if there's a map yet. I feel like there has to be a map. So, honestly, I think we're going to get a killer, 1 or 2 survivors, and a map, for sure. And a lot of cosmetics. We're going to get a lot of cosmetics. But, yeah, what was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought. I think getting into Dead by Daylight just because Five Nights at Freddy's is in it, like, I think you have to know what Dead by Daylight is, and you have to understand, like, what the game is before getting it, because if you're getting it just for FNAF, just because there's FNAF characters, just because there's FNAF cosmetics, you're not gonna have fun. Like, flat out, like, if Dead by Daylight's not your game, don't get it just for the sake of FNAF, you know what I mean? So it's unfortunate, because I think there are going to be a large influx of like new players that might not have a fun time, you know, because it's not beginner friendly. And I think you have to do a lot of research before getting into it to like truly understand what the game is about, you know? So I don't know. I played DBD before. I just suck. That was honestly, even I still am not the greatest player at the game. I still have fun with it though. So I guess that's the difference. Like, if people can look past everything else and just have fun with it, then they'll probably have a good time. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. The first FNAF game map. Yeah, that'll be really cool. I imagine it'll be like a pizzeria. I don't know if they'll base it off of like the FNAF 1 pizzeria, or if they'll do like their own. I feel like they would have to change it quite a bit, because they need to have places to put pallets and looping and all that stuff, you know? And where would they put the exit gates and whatnot? But there's potential for this map to look really freaking cool. Or like, imagine if it looked like the Mega Pizzaplex. That would be so funny. Greg is one of the survivors. Greg? Who's Greg? Hello, Avery. I guess this means I'm downloading DBD again. Yes. Join us, Avery. Join us. Maybe it could be FNAF Security Breach Ruin. That would be interesting. I have no idea what style they're gonna go for with this collaboration specifically. It's probably gonna be movie themed. See, I've seen people speculate that it is possible that this is going to be based around the movie characters. Like, we're going to see the Yellow Rabbit, like William Afton type outfit, or killer. And then for the survivors, yeah, it might be Vanessa and Mike Afton, or Michael Schmidt from the movie, and might be based around like Josh Hutcherson or whatnot. But it's interesting because there's been no like trademark, like when they've been promoting this, they haven't been showing off it with like Blumhouse logo anywhere. And I feel like they would have, you know, done like Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's X DBD. Like, I feel like that's how they would have shown it. Like, I feel like they would have shown like it's Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's, not just Five Nights at Freddy's. So if it's just Five Nights at Freddy's, they might have a lot more creative freedom with it. If it is based on the movie, they're a lot more limited with what they can do, for sure. It can't be movie themed. The copyright trademark was only for Scott, not Blumhouse and Universal. Yeah, exactly, August. That's a good way to say it. When will it start? So it says here that the actual broadcast, like the live stream on YouTube, is starting in less than 5 minutes. But the actual like sit down, like when they actually start the show, is not for another half hour after that. So I don't know what they're going to show once they actually like start the live stream, but technically we still have another about 35 minutes or so until the actual broadcast happens, you know? So yeah. I don't know, I got a Universal Studio ad on Twitch. You're like, hey, Universal Studios. What's your favorite FNAF voice line? Probably when Circus Baby asks about the scooper and they call Mike a dummy. That's pretty funny. Like, do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy. That's funny. This is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Like, so smart-assy. I love it. I hope they talk about the Skull Merchant rework they've been planning. Yeah, I think that they showed something for what the, like, the game plan is for this live stream. Let me see if it was on their Twitter. I think I saw something of, like, it's like the, like, what's exactly happening. What's interesting is they have at PAX, so this is happening at PAX East. Dead by Daylight, for their 9th anniversary, they are at PAX East, which is a convention going on. And they have, like, gameplay sessions that people who are at the convention can come and play the game. I'm really curious if those people are playing, like, a build of the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter. That would be really cool. Let's see. I thought somebody posted it, but maybe not. They posted, like, what they were doing in particular, but maybe I can't find it on their official, so maybe not. I can't find it. But they had something where they showed, like, what they were going to be doing for the stream. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. I can't find it anymore. Maybe it wasn't official then, so if it wasn't official, it might not have been real. That's okay, though. All right. Why are we still talking about taxes? No, stop talking about taxes. I already paid my taxes. I'm done. So I have a signed Freddy Funko Pop. That's cool. Not the taxes. No more taxes. Shut up about the taxes. No more. We're boycotting taxes. Finn's in the other room. Pay more taxes. You're like, pay your taxes. I already did. Pay more. You need to pay 20 billion. Aw, geez, 20 billion. But then I'll only have 30 billion left over. Let's not see the T word. Anyways, what's your opinion on the FNAF Jazzwares plushies and action figures? I don't like what they've shown for the Squishmallows. Like, you can see, I like Squishmallows. I do. But I like it when they look stupid. I like it when they just have the little, like, sunken black eyes and the little smile. Like, I like it when the Squishmallows look silly and dumb, okay? And the ones that they showed at that, like, toy convention for Jazzwares Squishmallows, they look so weird. I'm sorry, they're ugly, but ugly in a bad way. Because I like it. I like the little, like, dumb-looking Squishmallows, you know? I think they're so fun when they're like this. But I feel like sometimes FNAF doesn't want to look too derpy anymore. Like, maybe nowadays they're trying to, like, get away from that because they've had so many, like, just weird looking pieces of merch. And now they're just like, no, we gotta make it true to the material. We gotta make these Squishmallows look scary. And it's like, why? Why do we have to make them look like that? Because they look so weird. Do I still have a photo of them? I know my TikTok showing them off is still getting views to this day. It's kind of weird when a TikTok that you posted a really long time ago is still getting some traction, because I'm like, please, I made this a while ago now. Stop talking about it. Let me try to find... If I find the video, I think I can find what the Squishmallows looked like, and I can show you guys what we're talking about. Yeah, here we go. All right. Hold on. I gotta scroll through this. Yeah, here's one of them. Like, here's Foxy. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's the eyes for me. Like, why are they giving them, like, realistic eyes? Like, they're giving them, like, the whites and the pupils and the corneas and all that. Like, no! No! Anyways. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, I'm not crazy about it. What FNAF character do you think should come to DBD?
Come on!
I think... Honestly, I wouldn't have been mad if it was just, like, Freddy.
Come on!
Like, I feel like everybody wants it to be Springtrap, and I think it's going to be Springtrap, but I wouldn't have been mad if it was just Freddy, you know? I don't think that would have been a bad thing. I think a lot of people, like, who know the lore would be like, no, it can't be Freddy, but, like, when you're playing the games, like, Freddy is a bad guy, you know? Like, you're not sitting there as the night guard like, oh, I feel so bad for Freddy. Like, no, he still wants to kill you know? Springtrap better? Maybe as a skin. Like, I feel like they could do some skins for Springtrap, obviously, because of how many different, like, iterations of Springtrap there are. Like, there could be, like, a Glitch Trap skin. There could be a Burn Trap skin, like you said. There could be, maybe even Scrap Trap, although they don't look, like, stylistically on the model. They might not look very different. What else could they do with Springtrap? Honestly, they could even do, like... Since he's just an animatronic, I wonder if they could do, like, just a regular Bonnie skin, a Spring Bonnie skin. What abilities do you think they will have? I don't know. I feel like they definitely have to incorporate cameras in some sort of way, like security cameras. Maybe similar to how with the what's the girl from The Ring? You know how she has, like, the tapes and the TV that you have to put the tapes in the TV and she, like, travels through the screens of the TVs. What is her name? Onryo? What is it? I feel like I'm thinking of Oni, but, like, I'm not. Onryo? I forget her name. I gotta look it up. The Ring DBD. Onryo, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I feel like they could do something like how she has it set up, with the cameras and the security cameras. I feel like we could use it to, like, keep an eye on where the killer is. Like, if there are security cameras in an office, like, we should be able to see around the map. That would be really cool. Hey, sorry I'm late, just came from school. No worries, Alex. You're right on time, actually, because we're just now getting into the broadcast. Which is supposed to start at 11 a.m. Onryos are so annoying. And Dead by Daylight, for sure. Yeah. It can be tricky. The Phasma Ghost. Onryo the Phasma Ghost. Not Phasmophobio. Phobio? Phasmophobio. That's what we're talking about. Yep. Is your favorite color purple? It is. Am I the only one that prefers the FNAF Funko plushies more than the new Jazzwares plushies? I don't think you're the only one, no. But also, like, I wish that new license holders, when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's merch, I wish they would use other characters. Like, I feel like every company, whenever they collab with Five Nights at Freddy's, they're always like, oh, we have to release stuff that's Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica. And it's like, we have that stuff. Like, we have plushies of the FNAF main 4 already. Like, people have seen it. Like, people are, like, if people want those plushies, they have those plushies, you know? Or they're gonna get, like, another, like, they have options, you know? There's so many of them. You can get it from Sanchi, you can get it from U2s, you can get it from Funko. And it's like, now Jazzwares has their plushies that look exactly the same, unless you get the Squishmallows, which are ugly as hell. So it's like... Anyways. I wish they would just do different characters, you know? I wish they would do, like, Circus Baby stuff. I wish they would do the Fun Times. I wish they would do the Nightmares. I feel like there's been a missed opportunity with the Nightmares or the toys. I don't know. Hello, the Biohazard King is here. My liege, your highness, welcome in. But yeah. I have something surprising. I took a break from Faz. Oh, why are you taking a break? Or is it just to play some other games? Loki Sanchi is pretty good. Oh, I agree. I had a friend who was at a convention. I think it was MagFest, and there was like a Sanchi booth there, and they were like, "Do you want?" And I was like, "Super tempting, but no." Hope all is well. All is well. I hope all is well with this live stream. I hope everything goes according to plan. Everything goes smoothly. Have you seen the live stream schedule? At the end, they're going to do something called Pick Your Own Chapter. I hope it's something like the Minecraft mod vote, because we know how that goes. Oh, or I hope it isn't something like the Minecraft mod vote, because we know how that goes. I did see the schedule, but like, where was the schedule posted, August? Because I saw it, and then I went to the official Dead by Daylight a little bit ago to try to find it again, and I couldn't find it on the official one. Maybe I'll check this Dead by Daylight updates one. Maybe. Is this it? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I need to find it again. Because, yeah, they were talking about what they were going to talk about and what order they were talking about it, but now I'm like, I can't find it. Did Johnny Blocks post it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, run of the show. Found it. Thanks, Johnny Blocks. I can always, whenever you need anything, you can count on Johnny Blocks for anything. Anyways, the run of the show is it's starting off with a roadmap and quality of life updates. Love it. Love to see it. And then they're going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's after that. Of course, they have to do it towards the beginning of the show. Otherwise, their chat is just going to be filled with Five Nights at Freddy's. Show us Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. And then they're talking about other upcoming collections after that. And then after that, they have something, yeah, like you said, the choose your own chapter. And I do wonder how that's going to go. If that's going to be like what you said it is, if it's going to be like a Minecraft mod vote thing, or are they introducing like a way to, I don't know, highlight other chapters in your own game? I don't know. I don't know how it should work. That should be like an hour. Yeah, maybe. I honestly, most of their live streams are around an hour-ish. They usually aren't super long. Why no live? What do you mean? We're live right now. What's your favorite FNAF song? I don't really have one anymore. I haven't been listening to FNAF music lately. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, just Jack Black singing Five Nights at Freddy's is the go-to. FNAF 1 can be fixing cameras and generators. I don't know if they would have like another... I don't think they would have another like objective based on the map, you know? Lurking now, no worries. It's been so long. Hello, Silex, please. Welcome in. I hope you said your name right. Hope I said your name right. Excuse me. Jack Black in a Fortnite movie. Imagine. You just gotta start having him in every adaptation movie. Hi, Frankie. Who are you excited to see when this starts? I am excited to see Springtrap, because I think it's for sure going to be Springtrap. It's gotta be. When's the broadcast? So, it said here that it was supposed to start about 8 minutes ago. Maybe I'll refresh my page just in case. But it is supposed to start at like 11 a.m., which is still 20 minutes away. So I don't think this is technically starting yet. Maybe I'll check their Twitch and make sure that they're not live over on Twitch yet. Let's see what they have going on Twitch.
Whether it's sunglasses outside, blue light...
They're just playing ads. They're just playing ads. They're not... Okay, so they're playing ads over on the Twitch one. So I won't watch that because they're literally just playing ads. I have Twitch Turbo, so yeah, they're just playing ads over there. I'll just mute it and I'll have it on in the background just in case, but yeah, they are literally just playing ads over on the Twitch stream. So I'll wait for this one to start, which this one won't start for another a little while, another 20 minutes or so. If it doesn't start by then yeah, I'll switch back over to the Twitch one. Not really a big deal.
Limon!
Limon! It's like 3:40 p.m. for me in England. Yeah, it's about 10:39 a.m. for me. If there's no Springtrap, it's rigged. Yeah, I think people like leakers, data miners and whatnot, they they saw that it was Springtrap and they think that he's gonna have an axe, which is kind of weird. Like, are they just done with giving killers knives? Because I feel like a knife would be more Springtrap rather than an axe. But I don't know. Ari, can you stay quiet for 20 seconds so I don't miss anything when I go to the restroom? No, you can pause. You're watching on YouTube. When you're watching on YouTube, you can actually just like pause and resume and you won't like miss anything. If you do that on Twitch, it just takes you to wherever the live stream currently is when you press play again. But no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Is Jake going to watch it with you or are you watching it by yourself? Jacob's at work, so it's just me watching it today. They should do a Marvel Rivals collab. No. I don't think that would fit in that well. Marvel and Dead by Daylight. Ugh, I feel like that would ruin it. I think that would ruin Dead by Daylight if they brought Marvel into it. Although I did see people speculating that there's going to be a Witcher collection. So, if I pause, it will be delayed. Yes, it will be. This is how live streams work. I don't know what to tell you. Hello, Dendon. How are you? Just refresh the page if you stop on Twitch, or if a better idea, just leave the stream open. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Dark, how's it going? No Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Jurassic Park collab. See, I don't know if that's happening because like there was an interview recently where they talked about like if there was, this is what they were talking about in this like interview that they did. They were talking about how when there is a license that they can bring to Dead by Daylight, or they're in the talks of bringing to Dead by Daylight, they're like, we can't talk about it. They're like, we can't mention the license or anything. We can't talk about it at all if it's like a possibility. So if you ask them about it and they don't answer, then they can't say anything about it. But then after that, they were asked like what licenses would they want to bring to Dead by Daylight. And I think one of them said Jurassic Park. I think that's how it went. And so everybody's like, oh, so that's our clue that they're not bringing Jurassic Park to Dead by Daylight. Because they literally just said that they can't talk about it if it is really happening. And then a second later, they talked about that IP. So it's like, they're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. I think that's what they said it for. I think they said it was for Jurassic World or Park. Or we could be overthinking it for sure. Absolutely. At any given moment, it is fair to say I'm probably overthinking. What time is the announcement? We got about 15 minutes left until the actual broadcast begins. But Jurassic Park is cool. No one said it wasn't. I just don't know how well it would work into Dead by Daylight, to be honest. I don't know. It's okay, we're getting a Jurassic Park survival game soon. Well, there you go. That'll scratch the itch. Oh, by the way, Rhea, at the beginning of Daco's stream, we got a sneak peek of a new song. Did you hear it? No, I have not. I have not heard it. I'll have to look into it. They could just make a Dino Killer and it not be a collab. That's true, because they kind of did that with Ghostface, where they didn't do a collaboration with Scream, but the Scream franchise, but they do have a Ghostface killer, because technically the character is not exclusive to Scream, which is interesting. That's why we don't have that. I wish that we had a Scream collab, because I would love to, have some of the other characters in it. And then we'd have 2 Matthew Lillards in Dead by Daylight after today. Where can I see the live? They're streaming it on Twitch and YouTube, but we're going to be live reacting to it right here as well. Daco has an interview tomorrow. I wonder if we will get hints towards Secret of the Mimic. Maybe. Yeah, Daco's interviewing Steelwool, right? I'm curious how that will go. Oh! Okay, they started now.
Hi.
I'm just gonna mute it for now, but it looks like they're just showing off some of their PAX stuff right now. Welcome in, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Merch display, yeah. Up next, Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary celebration. Yes! So excited. So I guess PAX might be live streaming it too, maybe? Interesting. We'll find out. They're gonna be starting soon. Such nice merch. Yeah, I need to get working on my own merch again. Bro, my brother is blasting Star Wars max volume. So I just see you mouthing words while hearing maxed out volume Star Wars themes. Yeah, it's me. I'm just here, just like. Stream starting soon. Yay! Oh, so excited. So excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy too. Did you guys honestly think that this day would come? Did you think that Five Nights at Freddy's would ever actually do a collab with Dead by Daylight? When they talked about this, like, back before they announced what the collab was, did you actually think that Dead by Daylight and FNAF would actually collab? Because I'll be honest, I never saw this coming. I wanted it to. I'll be honest, I wanted it to happen. I want Dead by Daylight and FNAF to collab. I've wanted that for years. But I've always just internalized that it's just not going to happen. You know, like, I came to peace with this a really long time ago that this would not happen. And now here we are, and it's happening, which is kind of crazy. I did not see it happening. Fingers crossed for Fortnite next. I thought they were going to delay it. I thought so too. The fact that in August of last year, we were just hearing, like, they had announced it, but they weren't showing anything about it. Like, they really didn't show anything about this collab before today. And so because of that, I was, like, not confident that it was ready or that it would be ready in time for summer of 2025. But it seems like they're pulling it off. So, knock on wood, the live stream hasn't even started yet. But yeah. I heard rumors that the Alien chapter convinced Scott to add FNAF. Oh, interesting. That would be interesting if that were true. I wonder. I guess I should finally re-download DBD. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Because I'm going to be playing a lot of Dead by Daylight when this comes out, and I could use some fellow teammates. They wanted it super secret, for sure. They for sure did. You should add Subway Surfers gameplay on screen. No, I'm good. Scott is a huge Alien fan. Oh, is that so? Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know that much about Scott in general. Like, in general, I really don't know much about the guy. I have not kept up with Scott. I've seen this collab in a long time. Like, you were expecting it. I think an Until Dawn chapter can be a good licensed chapter. Oh, I totally agree. I want to play Until Dawn. I've never played it. I watched people play it, like, ages ago. But I haven't seen all the outcomes and whatnot. So I really want to play it myself. I think that's going to be one of the games that we do this summer, because I think I want to do a lot more long streams with, like, story-based games this summer. That's my goal. So we're going towards that. Scott seems to hide everything about him very well. Oh, for sure. Definitely. Until Dawn is fun on a first playthrough for sure. What do you mean on a first playthrough? Does that mean it's worse when you do it again? I'm excited for Resident Evil. Yes, I really want to play Resident Evil. And that's another game. Honestly, like, games like Resident Evil, games like The Last of Us, Until Dawn, Life is Strange even. Oh, hello?
Something's wrong.
What the heck is this?
Like, there.
All right, this is something else. I don't know what this is. I just muted it again. What is this? Maybe I should. Oh, the casting of Frank Stone again. I never played that. That's another one we should play. We should play the casting of Frank Stone. We should play that. Anyways, I was very confused for a second. I was like, it's starting. Wait, what was that? It's their other game that they made. They made, like, a narrative, like, story game. While we're talking about narrative story games, there you go. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I need to play that just have been on my list forever. Games that I've loved because I've watched people play them, but have never experienced them myself. And I definitely have to. Definitely have to experience them myself. Almost shit my pants. Yeah, it's starting. No, we have about 10 minutes to go. Hello, L1K Legion. How's it going? It's in the same reality as DBD. Yeah, I've heard, but I've never played it. Has anybody else played it? Has anyone played the casting of Frank Stone before? I don't know if Leah's still here, but I feel like Leah would like it. What's your favorite FNAF song? I don't really have one anymore, to be honest. I don't listen to a lot of FNAF music these days. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Cutely lets one rip. What? That's a weird message. I was planning to play it. I feel like that's how most people felt about that game, was people being like, yeah, I'll get to it. FNAF music was peak 1 year ago. FNAF music was at its peak when I made my song. No, that's not true at all. Hello, Lava. How's it going? Casting of Frank Stone is really good. It's actually made by the same people who made Until Dawn. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Who was that? Wait, who did that? I'm gonna move your chat down because I feel like it's hard to read because they've got this ad in the corner. I'll put you guys down there. Should I make you guys smaller so that you can see more of the... I don't want to block anything on the screen. I'll make you that small, that teeny tiny in the corner so that we're good. Okay. Maybe. My room is purple like yours. Cool. Yeah, Supermassive Games. That's who it is. That's who it is. I was in my head about it. I was like, super something games. I couldn't remember exactly what they were called. They're the ones doing the new Little Nightmares, aren't they? Isn't Little Nightmares a Supermassive Games now, too? Let me see. Supermassive Game. I'm gonna Google search it, because I think they took on Little Nightmares, didn't they? Or what game did they take on? They took on... They're making Little Nightmares 3 right now. Yes, they are, aren't they? Yeah, Little Nightmares 3. I went straight to their website, and yeah, there it is. Casting of Frank Stone. Quarry. I also have to do the Quarry. They did the enhanced editions of Little Nightmares 2. Yeah, they've done a lot of good stuff. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. Oh my gosh. They've got a good resume of games. Hopefully they do a really good job with Little Nightmares 3. I can't wait for Little Nightmares 3. What if Poppy Playtime did a collab with FNAF? How do you think that would look? Who do you think the killer would be? I feel like it would have to be like Huggy or something. Like, I don't think they would go with the prototype, because the prototype I feel like wouldn't fit. Like, the way I picture the prototype as being like massive, you know? So I don't know. Is Freddy or Springtrap the killer? I think it's more likely that it's going to be Springtrap, but we won't know for sure until the live stream starts and they actually tell us. They're also making a space horror game later this year. Ooh, creepy. As long as they don't do an underwater one. I'll play a space one. Space I can get behind, but underwater? No, absolutely not. I love Catnap. I wish he didn't die. Poor Catnap. I mean, you know how Mommy, when she died, she was like, no, you'll make me part of him? Maybe they do come back. Like, maybe he puts their body into his body and, like, attaches them to him and becomes their, like, life force. And then maybe they come back alive and they're conscious, but they're a part of the prototype. Because why would she be scared of that? He'll make me part of him. It's like if it's just her body, that's just, like, a part of him. Maybe you wouldn't care that much because it's like you're dead anyways, but like I feel like they must be conscious of it, you know? You're not listening, make us normal height again. What you did was really... What are you talking about? I don't know what you're even talking about. Hi, Agent Chica. Anything is possible after the Tokyo Ghoul collab. So true. I really want to get the manga for Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't got it yet. I was going to, but like manga is expensive. And I don't know about you guys, but manga in particular, I can read like in less than a day. Like, you made chat smaller? What do you mean when I talk about? Oh yeah. Why do you care about the chat being smaller? It's fine. You're still there. The manga is way better. I believe it. I believe it. I always get to a point in Tokyo Ghoul when I rewatch it where I'm like, and that's enough of that. It's like really good in the beginning. I really like the beginning of the Tokyo Ghoul anime. And then it's slowly just kind of meh. The only other killer I could think of is the Mimic for Secret of the Mimic. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do that. I honestly, I feel like for an IP as big as FNAF, for Dead by Daylight, it would be a bad money move on their end to not make it some of the most iconic characters.
Come on!
Making it some of the more iconic characters, I feel like would bring in a lot more new players and, you know, get people to actually buy the DLC. Yeah. These 5 minutes are feeling like 5 hours for sure. Your chat smaller. It's fine. You're fine. We want to be able to see, don't we? We want to be able to see, don't we? You guys want the chat bigger? You want me to make it like, you want it to be like this? This is what you want? No, it's not. I don't think so. Who will be the survivor? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. Perfect size. Yes, we want that. No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Perfection. Put it back. No! Big chat, big W. That's what we need right now, yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Augustin? Is that how I say your name? Augustin? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate
Limon!
you. Oh, Limon. Thank you. Oh, they're doing the casting of Frank Stone. For a limited time, get 80% off the standard and deluxe editions. So you know what? Maybe I'll have to buy it. Has anybody played it? Did you like the game? I feel like players who played before this chapter should get a reward that shows they are diehard DBD fans that didn't come for FNAF. FNAF reputation about being for children annoys some people. I don't think you should get anything special for it, but you know what you might have? You might have a leg up on the new FNAF players if you are, you know, an OG DBD or you've been playing for a really long time, whatever.
Come on!
You should have a lot more experience, so you'll do better in the games. You'll have a lot more blood points, so you can prestige the characters faster, you know? So, like, I feel like you already do have as somebody who's been playing the game for longer, I feel like you already do have a leg up on the new players. And if you are truly that concerned about, like, you know, children playing Dead by Daylight now, the game is still rated like M for mature because of the gore and whatnot. So it's like, it's completely up to, you know, people and their parents if they want to let them get this game or whatever, or let them consume content of the game or whatever. But yeah, I get what you mean though. There is going to be an influx of players that are probably that are probably going to be a little bit lost in the beginning for sure. But we'll see. I don't know. I think that there is in matchmaking in Dead by Daylight, I think there is like a skill matchmaking system where like they'll try to place you with killers who are of similar style in like gameplay and like you know, people who have similar like win rates, I guess. They try to put them together. They have some sort of system for that. I forget exactly how it works. But yeah, since they have that, I feel like you probably, if you've been playing Dead by Daylight for a long time, you probably won't end up with a lot of the beginner characters because of that. Possibly. I don't know. DVD X FNAF before GTA 6. Everything is happening before GTA 6. GTA 6 just isn't happening. It'll never happen. GTA 6 will give kids nightmares? Probably. Kids should not be playing Grand Theft Auto. At all. Skill-based matchmaking. That's the word. That's a much better way than I was just like rambling. That's a much better way of, very concise way of saying that. Dude, I'm not used to streaming this early. I feel like everything that comes out of my mouth is just bleh. GTA 6 delay killed me. No. I know, I had some friends that were bummed about it too. Yeah. Limon is the killer. Yeah, if there was Poppy playtime, for sure. It's about to start. If it gets revealed today, does anyone know when it's actually releasing? We don't know for sure yet, but there's been speculation about the actual chapter releasing June 17th and possibly getting the PTB before that, but we don't know for sure yet. They might mention it. They might say the timeline in this stream. I need a snack. Wait, go get your snack. You have 44 seconds. Lemonade Clown is the killer. Imagine. It's just someone random. It's the puppet. It's just Chica. All they brought to this game is Chica. Hi, Allison. How are you? I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's about to start. All right. I will unmute it. Whoa. Bow, 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 bow. I'll have the live stream pretty loud for you guys so that you can hear all the talking and whatnot. So sorry if it's like overpowering. Here we go. Start. Why is it starting? Oh, they're taking down the music. They're turning down the music. Come on, switch the camera. Switch the camera. The music stopped. Because I think they're physically at PAX right now, so they do have to, like... Oh, it's just another song starting. They're physically at PAX, so, like, they do have to, you know, they have, like, their microphones set up there and their cameras. Like, they probably have a lot of people they have to check on to make sure that the live stream's gonna be good. But yeah. They're getting to it, guys. Check the Twitch. Okay. Hold up. I'll check the Twitch. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it. No, the same thing over on the Twitch one right now. Looks the same. Thank you so much for the super chat, Augustin, again. I like that you are not playing the game. It makes me angry when streamers who play just before the reveal and they leave the game. Every game is a war and you should be at 100%. Yeah, honestly. That's why I didn't play the game before it, because I knew I would be in a game at this point and I would be like, oh my god, I have to leave, and I would just kill myself in, like, on hook or something, and that's not fair to the team, right? Yeah, so I think we'll play some DBD afterwards, though. I think we'll play some DBD after the stream, though. But yeah. Ooh!
This might be the best one yet.
Let me make sure this is set to its full HD.
There's a game mode. Everybody run!
A very strong focus on quality of life.
I found Dead by Daylight and instantly it became a home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank all of you.
Cute. Nine years. I can't believe it's 9 already. That's crazy. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Bow, bow.
Hi.
Hi.
Folks, we got a show for you. They're still coming.
Oh yeah.
Imagine being there. That would be so
There's
cool.
still room. Pyramid heads at the back there.
Oh wow.
They're looking
Hi.
at the cosplays. That's funny. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay.
So in the biz, they call that a hype trailer. Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hype coming out of that. Thank you everybody for joining us today for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular from PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. This is one of my favorite events every year, but I haven't been here for a good decade. What's happening? I don't, is the unknown? Is the unknown here?
Somebody just held up the head of it.
It's a great event. I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts?
But for some reasons out of our control, we haven't come for a number of years.
Yeah.
There was a global thing that happened.
But yeah, PAX has always been very special
Ali.
for us. It's not only is it
What
an
was that
amazing
head?
place
The
to be,
unknown,
it's just
a
awesome
killer.
to be with our people
Look at
here,
this guy right
but,
here. They're wearing a
it's
Springtrap
where it all
hat.
began for us, right?
It is.
That's
9 years
too
ago,
funny.
we had the smallest little booth you can get in the corner there, and then we showed our little game to people. we didn't have much back then. We were a team of 30 people. We had a
Augustin,
dream.
thank you so
We
much for
had
the super chat.
Stars in our eyes.
Look at that.
Jason has to be the
Wowzers.
10th anniversary killer.
Oh, Jiminy
Imagine.
Jillikers.
It'd be so cool. It would be cool. I agree.
But we had this
Hoping if
little
you
gem
can
of
get
a
him.
game,
Hopefully.
you know, this strange asymmetrical multiplayer game where 4 people are trying to escape a nightmare while someone is trying to murder them all. And somehow it resonated. People understood what we were bringing, and it worked.
It worked indeed.
It worked.
And you know what? We dove right into it. If no one knows, you should be ashamed. But this man right here, his name is Matt Cote, our head of partnerships on Dead by Daylight.
That would be such a fun job.
And my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director on Dead by Daylight, and I'm very happy you're here. Yay! So as Matt was saying, PAX specifically is very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this, we've gone back to the archives, not those archives, our archives. We've gone back to our archives, calm down. And we found a little clip of Matt from the very first one. So why don't we roll that?
How many killers, how many survivors are you hoping to add? A lot more, or?
Yes, many, many more. The idea has always been when you start the game, you don't know who you're up against, you don't know what powers are going to be facing you, you don't know which map you're going to be in.
That is so cute.
The other survivors, you don't know what abilities and perks and whatnot they're going to bring.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's adorable.
Not sure what was up with my eyebrows back then.
Let's have a hand for Matt's eyebrows.
That's
2016
eyebrows.
eyebrows were very bushy. I love it. So I like to think the team delivered on what you said, and now we are in a place where we have 38 killers. 38 survivors, 45. Jesus, I have it backward. 38 killers, 45 survivors, and
insane.
a billion
Insanity.
perks.
About 1 billion perks. And so many.
How do they keep coming up with new
awesome
perks? That's actually
licenses that
crazy.
came to join us over the years.
Yeah, so I think you have always said it's kind of a love letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies that we all love. What really kicked it off on the partners licensing side was Mr.
RhiSpawn,
Michael
I'm at
Myers,
work right now.
right?
No worries, Braxton.
Halloween.
I know it's earlier
There
than
are
we
a
typically
few
start.
here, I believe. Halloween was the very first time we brought in some legends of horror. Many more followed after that.
Yeah, Leatherface,
Yeah.
Chucky, Alien.
Ghostface, Stranger Things.
Crazy.
Ash
I've
from
never
Evil
seen
Dead.
the Alien movies, so I have to watch
on
them.
and on.
Yes, and on it rolls.
Yeah, one of the big milestones for us was probably like Silent Hill.
Yeah. That's
Silent
another
Hill was
game
the
I gotta
very
play
first
this
time we had
summer.
a video game
Silent
chapter,
Hill.
and for us it meant quite a lot because Silent Hill and Resident Evil specifically were games that
Yeah.
inspired a lot of us on the team to make video games, right? They were with us when we were young.
Oh, that's
and
so
being
cute.
able
So
to
much
work
of
with
this
these
is so
people to
sweet.
create something in our game that
You
they
can
were
tell they have
proud
a lot
of,
of
that they thought
passion
their
behind the
fans would
project, and I
enjoy,
love to see that.
was so validating and humbling, honestly.
We should do more with them, I agree.
Yes.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Just a
wants
guy's opinion.
more.
I just realized, by the way, I want to apologize to this half of the room because I'm just looking over here at Matt.
Okay, I'm looking at them.
Hi.
It's okay, I'm looking at
Yeah,
them.
you get Matt's face, which is better in the end anyway. Or you can look at me up there. Sorry. So yeah, iconic licenses, Matthew. It's a nice segue actually to our show today. We've made add another or some.
Yes.
Well, then let's, without further ado,
Yeah, what are we
dive into
gonna
the
talk
run of
about today?
show to tell you what we're actually going to talk about instead of Matt and I just rambling. So if you want to put that up on the screen, we're going to kick things off whenever you want, with Jose and Justin to talk about the upcoming content roadmap, as well
That's
as
so fun. I
quality
can't
of life
wait.
updates.
The quality of life updates.
Stop it.
Those are gonna be game changing.
After that, Dave and I will be back to give you more details on the next chapter, which is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's!
I knew the audience was gonna go crazy for that.
They said it could never happen.
They said we shouldn't do it.
They're doing it.
They're doing
Doing
it.
it live.
Doing it live.
After that, we've got fan favorite Rose Lee to introduce you to some amazing upcoming collections that are coming to the game.
That's awesome. I can't wait for that to see what else is coming.
And then my favorite, Dave, no shame on you.
No, that's not.
Dave is coming back after that, and he's going to tell you about another one of our original chapters that we're going to do that has a major twist.
It's a little
to it.
spoiled on the picture right there. It says
Yep.
choose your own chapter, but just pretend you don't know it. needs.
Pretend you can't read.
So I think
Even
that's
though it
enough.
says
We can
junior
get
in
things
chapter, I still
rolling
don't
now.
understand fully
Thank
what
you,
that
Should
Matt.
just leave?
What?
I'm just going to leave now.
Well, but he's going to come back. Don't worry. Matt,
I'll be back.
Matt's not done with the show by a long shot. Thank you, Matt.
Have fun.
All right, bye. I'm
And
so
now we'll
excited. Me
welcome
too.
Justin Brown and Jose Ramos.
The Springtrap hat.
Welcome, guys.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Jose is our executive producer on Dead by Daylight. He's a vice president as well.
We didn't get
for
to see
people who
them.
care about that sort
Why
of
did
thing.
they switch to
Justin
this
is our
graphic
senior
right now?
director of product management.
There we go.
If you don't know what that means, he cares a ton about the game, actually. He's kind of one of the main people that my team talks to from the community team to help make changes happen in the game. And so that's why they're here, because yes, we have the content roadmap that we're going to talk about, which is cool and new stuff, but also, more importantly to me, quality of life. The Quality of Life initiative couldn't have happened without these guys.
Yes, absolutely. It is one way
That's
to do my
awesome.
very first live stream, so that's pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I will tell my kids that there were 12,000 people also. That's something like that. So yeah, as you said, I think we want to give you a sneak peek of our content roadmap leading us to the 10th year anniversary, which is crazy just to say it. We will also
Do you
give
like
you an
Spider-Man?
update
If so,
on
I
our
have a game
quality
you
of
might
life
like.
efforts, as you mentioned, something incredibly
really.
important for us, hopefully for you.
Hope it's Springtrap.
and
It
we'll
definitely
make
will
sure
be,
to
for
give you
sure.
all the details.
For sure.
Yes, of course. And before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out, a thank you to the incredible Dead by Daylight team back home. It is because of their hard work and passion that we're able to deliver this content and this quality, year after year.
Shout out to the DBD team. Watching while they work, I hope. So, sorry, that's loud. I told everyone they can go do quiet mic. I'm very loud. Why don't we talk about some of the highlights of the past year, Jose, real quickly?
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of highlights, of course. I think the main focus was to bring things that you have waited for many, many, many years. I think the main one, of course, is 2v8. So bringing 2v8 to life was something that we really wanted to achieve. Cross progression is something that also you waited for a very long time and that now you can have. From a content standpoint, I think between Vecna, Dracula, A Killer with a Dog, but also the very most recent chapter that we released with Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular chapter ever, really, that we have had, and it was quite amazing for us.
And I think you're a big anime fan, so you probably felt...
Yeah, and honestly, not only that, but the way we managed to bring the anime into the art sale of DBD, I think the team made really an amazing job. Yeah, that was really, really cool.
Shout out to our anime fans.
Many of them.
Who do you think will be the survivor in the FNAF chapter, guys? Definitely Springtrap. Definitely. Any last-minute predictions, everybody?
But also,
who's got some last-minute predictions?
This chapter gave us a chance, an excuse to travel to Japan for the first time in a very long time. It was long overdue. I think Dave, Matt, and the rest of the team spent really quality time with them, and that's
Thank you so much
really
for
what we
the
want to do a
super
bit more,
chat.
spending time with
Why
our
are they
community
so?
to
Why are they
introduce
so
one.
mysterious about
And
FNAF? We
also
already
Wednesday
knew
plan
that we were getting
recently
FNAF.
myself
They
away for
act
Gamescom,
like always hiding and
just
not
last
showing
week.
people
And again,
what,
we will be
or not showing what people want. Scott made it so we knew FNAF was coming. Yeah, they really kept us under wraps for sure.
With the unshakable EMT Orella Rose, which is very cool.
I meant Survivor, not Killer.
And
Oh, you did
though
say,
I imagine
sorry.
most of you have seen it already. We're still
You did say
kinda
Survivor.
interested to watch
I
her amazing.
interpreted it as Killer. My bad. Survivor? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe.
You're gonna be all right.
Maybe Mike. Maybe Vanessa. Yeah, one of those two for sure. Balloon Boy is a survivor. They have to give a Balloon Boy outfit to Dwight. I feel like Dwight has Balloon Boy energy. I don't know much about this. I've not been up to date on this.
This cannot possibly be real.
This is their current chapter, right?
My name is Orella. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Arella Rose is the first trans survivor and is voiced by Angela Ross. Very cool.
We got to do a lot of fun teasers for Arella, so it was really cool to see people kind of fall in love with her before they even knew who she was. So we know people like teasers. We've
That was
heard
cool,
that,
yeah.
So we're going to try to keep doing
The
more teasers
Mimic,
in the future,
imagine.
so thank you.
Imagine it was
and one
Gregory.
last
Oh
thing
my
about Arella.
gosh.
Actually, I think you see it on the screen right now. Very, very, very happy we're able to do this. We're running a charity initiative right now based on Arella with the St. Justine Foundation in Montreal. They help sick kids. So it's running already in-game. It's going until the 27th of May.
Oh, cool.
All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both of those beautiful outfits in the game with orc cells, please, orc cells. And 100% of the proceeds are going to that amazing foundation, which was important to us. It's a local
I just
one
hate
in
how
Montreal.
much you have to buy in Dead by Daylight. Like, they have their own in-game currency that you can like grind to
We
get
actually have a
characters
twist
and
coming
whatnot.
up in that campaign too.
But for
Stay
the most
tuned.
part,
Arella marks the
it's
last
paying for
release
stuff.
of the Year 9 calendar. So we're going to dive in now to the Year 10 calendar, Justin.
That's right, and this is the time when I try to bite my tongue and not give you guys any spoilers. Sorry. I will say we have 5 chapters. 3 will be licensed, 2 will be original. Of course, the next chapter you guys already know. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's cool. Oh,
It's
wait
a killer
minute.
and a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to talk way more about that.
Wait.
just after us.
Wait.
We're gonna
Wait.
follow that
Let me
up
turn
with
this down
another
for a
licensed
second.
chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors.
Look,
I will
June
reveal
2025.
today, but you guys are going to love it for sure.
Licensed chapter, we're getting a new killer and a new map. We're not getting a survivor. Guys, we're not getting a survivor.
It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore, Asian horror folklore specifically. It is going to be one of the
We're not
most
getting a
gruesome
survivor.
chapters we've ever released, so we
Wait.
cannot wait to get it into your hands.
No, I only play survivor. I don't play killer. I only play survivor. And you're telling me that there's no survivor with the FNAF chapter?
And the last one is actually very interesting. It's a
They
very
have
interesting
to.
chapter. You see
They
there is no
have to
killer
have
there.
cosmetics
That's
for
because there
existing
was
characters.
survivor,
If they don't
but
have
also a new
outfits
way
for
of
the survivors
we
in
know
this
you're going
chapter,
to love.
what the
I
hell
wish
is
I
the
could
point?
spoil more.
We
Not yet there, but
Every
we
time
will
you
talk
load
about
into
it
Dead by
in the
Daylight, you
future.
get an
And
incentive
there
to
will
play a
also be
survivor
that
because
there
they
is
want more
one
people to play as survivors
annexation,
because a lot of
the
people
point
play killers and they need
also
more
is
survivors
to
because it's
still request so
4v1.
much effort.
So there's always an
That you
incentive
want
to
be
play a
able
survivor.
space
You're about to
for
you're
the
telling
team
me
to be able
that they're
work
about to
on
get
some
an
chapters.
influx of new players
Very
because of
important
Five
for
Nights
us
at
that,
Freddy's
we kind
and
of focus on.
you're incentivizing them to play as survivor when they load into the game, but you're not giving them a character to play as?
But I also think for a lot of
That
you,
sucks.
myself included, who,
That sucks. This isn't coming in September. No, June is when we're getting the FNAF. Well, LOL. I know. Wait, that sucks. You're gonna have to practice killer. Yeah, I guess. That sucks. I'm 99.9% of the time I'm playing as survivor.
So, Jose, why don't you take it away?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Success of DBD
That sucks.
is
That
about the
sucks.
community.
That sucks.
And so this year, what we really want is to get all that feedback, to have more conversation.
I thought they would have everything. I thought they were gonna have a survivor, a killer, and a map. I'm happy that we're getting a map,
And we're going to show with some details that
but
we
I
have
am
made
a little
progress.
disappointed.
That doesn't
Why don't you
mean
play
we're not
DBD?
going to meet some
Or sorry, why don't you
last
play
release
killer in
we just
DBD or
had.
Project Playtime?
We
I
know
feel
that
mean.
bugs
I feel
are
mean
some
when I
of
play
the-
as a killer, so I don't like doing it. I don't want to be toxic, you know? So I get in my head about it and I don't like it. I would rather try to avoid a killer than be the killer. I want to watch you stream more Repo. Maybe another time. Let's just pray the map is good. I bet it will be. But yeah, I am. After they just did a chapter, like they did Tokyo Ghoul where it was only a killer, and then they did this Steady Pulse, which is only a survivor. Like, why are we just flipping back and forth between it? Why aren't we getting a killer and survivor at the same time? Like, that seems weird to me that we're not getting them at the same time. Like, why do they keep flip-flopping? Is it because they don't have enough? Like, do they not have enough of, like, the... Do they not have enough resources to give that much energy to each character at the same time? Like, do they have to divide the team and, like, have, you know, part of them working on this and part of them working on that? And so that's why we have to flip-flop, is because the efforts aren't being done at the same time because they can't do it that way? I don't know how it works from behind the scenes. I don't know how much they can give into each character, how much, is required of the team for each character. But it seems like they're just trying to do things one at a time now instead of doing multiple, because we just got Ken Konecki with no survivor, and then we got Arella with no killer. And it's like, why? I don't want to be too disappointed. I am very disappointed though, because I do only play as, for the most part, survivor. I'm very happy that FNAF is coming to DBD, but I feel like a lot of new players would play as survivor. And so it does kind of suck now that all these new players are going to come. They're going to want to play a survivor, and they're not going to be able to have a character. Also, imagine the queue times for killers. There are going to be new players that join Dead by Daylight, queue it up to play as killer. The queue times for killer are already insane. The last time Jacob and I played 2v8 on our second channel, we did a video where we did 2v8. When we do 2v8, it's like 10-minute long queue times. Oh, they're talking about quality of life now. That's cool. It was like up to like 10-minute queue times. Like playing as killer, there is such long queue times, which is why they incentivize people with more blood points and bonuses to play as survivor. So you're telling me there's going to be an influx of killer players because it's Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, none of these new players are going to, and once they do get into a game, these new Five Nights at Freddy's fans joining Dead by Daylight, once they join into these games, they're not going to know how to play because they're new. So, I don't know. I feel like that was a bad move, not giving a survivor option. I feel like that was a bad move, personally.
Stream of one of my favorite content creators just a few days ago with the release of Arella. She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while.
I like that they're bringing gamma settings.
It takes a long time to
That's
spend
good.
those blood points. So being able to spend them in a matter of a few seconds is, I think, again, a small step for DBD, a massive leap for DBD players for sure.
And this is how we find out I'm not your favorite content creator? Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wait, they're getting rid of lockers and body blocking? I think they're changing how it works.
I've had a few people come to the booth here at PAX just talking about the bulk blood points.
Me too, but I play killer, so I'm good.
That's
No, Lava, do
here.
not...
Almost there.
Here's the thing, though, Lava. Yeah, you play as killer. That's great. You're going to have a new killer. Congratulations. Every other person and their mom is going to be wanting to play the new killer.
Custom match improvement.
That's what we have to think about here, is like, you want to play as this killer, you're going to have to wait like 15, 20-minute queue times to get into a game. Made me wonder who made that call. That is bad news for this chapter. That is really bad news for this chapter. Unless maybe they're not anticipating actually that many new players to join DBD because of this. Maybe they're just thinking the die-hard DBD and FNAF fans are the ones who are going to be doing this, you know? Just do customs, maybe. It was definitely a Scott decision, possibly.
Of course, that's not where we're going to end.
Sorry, I missed some streams, but I'm back. No worries, welcome back, Hazik. I mean, who would be the survivors? We don't see anyone except Vanessa and Gregory in the games. They would have had to do like a customized Michael, like Night Guard, like type character.
Can that be in custom match too?
Yes, it will include 2v8 in custom.
Oh yay, they're bringing 2v8 to customs. That's actually huge.
Dave liked that one. Or maybe that was Matt.
Wait, we aren't getting Vanessa or Michael as survivors. We aren't. They showed the roadmap, and the roadmap shows that we're only getting a killer and a map. I can't believe that. That's actually so surprising. I'm worried about this now. I'm really worried about this now. Survivor Cosmetics is our only hope. Please, for the love of God, there have to be Survivor Cosmetics. There have to be. There has to be something for the survivors. Otherwise, this is a bust.
We've already talked about stuff that people generally knew about.
But I play Survivor. No, I know. It feels disrespectful. With Resident Evil, we got like 5 survivors if we count skins. But with FNAF, we don't get a survivor. Come on, that's not fair. We now know who is their golden child. Yeah. Oh man, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate it. But yeah. I mean, I'm a little worried about it. Guys, try to stay positive. I'll try to stay positive.
It's something that
Save
we
your
want to
money.
carefully craft, and we
I'll
want
probably
also
still
discuss
get it.
a lot
I'm
with
still
our
gonna get it
community
regardless. But
and
yeah,
our
that
content
is
creators to make sure, again, we do
that
it
is
right.
something.
There is things like the keyboard and mouse.
So now
support
they have
that
the
we are going to
new
bring actually
quality
in the
of life
summer,
stuff that's coming towards the end of the
along
year,
with balance
which will be
changes for map
interesting.
and keys that
Oh, prestige rewards. That's pretty cool.
Right, so map and
Reduced
keys, for
login
the
steps.
longest
Okay.
time, we've had 5
2v8
survivor
play
items,
while
of
you
which
wait.
only
Play
2,
while
maybe
you
3
wait.
felt relevant,
Okay,
but
that's
then
that
these
could be
two
good. That could be
sort
good
of,
for the really long killer
semi-relevant
queue
map and
times.
key items for a long time. We wanted to give
I'm never going to be
survivors
positive.
something.
It's
We always
okay.
update killers,
I'm
we don't do a
I'm
lot for
still
survivors.
excited to
We're
see
gonna
what they
change
have to say about it.
Map-
Because I
We're gonna
think once
change
they actually get talking about
basically
it, I'll feel a
consumable
lot better
version
about it.
of
But right now,
opportunities.
just
You can
literally
have that,
being
which is very
told
cool.
no survivor
And
is
then keys are going
ooh.
to focus on revealing the killer's aura.
Maybe Scott
They
didn't
will
let them
still
make
open
their
the
own
hatch,
survivor
and
due
there's
to
also
lore.
gonna be some new gameplay related
I
to
guess
the
not.
chests
Yeah,
that keys take.
because we've technically never seen Michael Afton like in person outside of like
This next
8-bit
one's also
style.
gonna be an ooh.
Yeah,
Could
I
get 4
guess
friends
so.
and
So,
do a custom
in addition
lobby
bug
to make
fixes,
a video
there's
for
a
the
bunch
killer.
of
Oh,
things
for
we're super
sure.
excited to
Definitely.
tackle.
We have to do it
First,
that way. How
probably
else would
the
we do
biggest
it? That
is the
that would
MMR
be
revamp. We've been
chaos
hearing
to
you
do
guys
it
complain about it for a
solo
long
queue for
time.
sure.
We really want to focus on making
Custom
sure that
game
MMR
improvements?
takes into
I hope
account
so.
the actions you
Yeah,
take in the
custom game
and
improvements.
How you play.
Interesting.
As opposed to the current black and white.
Oh man, I want a
survival.
survivor. I know.
it's gonna be a
We
really
have to
big
get
change
over it
coming
though.
to
We have to get
MMR.
over it.
We've
We have to
heard
move
it. We're
on.
excited to
Life is
deliver that.
life is cruel.
We're gonna
MMR revamp, people.
Resident Evil has a bunch of lore or lovable protagonists though, so it's kind of different. I
If you
guess
don't know
so,
what
and
that
they're
means,
very
it's matchmaking,
identifiable, right?
ranking,
Whereas
it's,
FNAF,
it'll
the
help
character
with
of the
matchmaking
survivor might not be someone who's
For the
super
first time
identifiable
ever in
unless
an
they went
update,
with
we're gonna
Vanessa.
introduce a new survivor item this summer, which will be very cool, right in decor. It'll be exciting.
Here, I'll turn this back up.
Of course, we're bolstering our anti-cheat measures because that's always a problem.
Has
we're
it
going
been
to start
revealed?
showing you
They just
queue
showed the
time,
roadmap.
estimated queue time, which we don't do right now, which will be great this summer. And as much as we all love 2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how long you have to wait as a killer to get into a match, 12, 13, 14 minutes sometimes. Not on the next iteration, but the one coming in the summer, we're going to introduce a
Here's the thing.
play while
They're
you
trying
queue
to
feature. So you can queue up this
incentivize,
killer.
you know,
While
they're
you queue up
talking
this killer,
about
you can
wanting
play
to lower
matches as
killer
survivor in
queue
2v8
times.
while you wait.
But the
You
way
hold
you
your
do
spot
that
line,
is
you
to
come
get
back
more
to the
people to
lobby,
queue for
and you're able to
Survivor.
queue up as your killer. So
Like,
you don't have to just sit there and look at the lobby screen
anyways,
for 12, 13,
surrender
14
option,
minutes.
yo. Yeah, that's already in the
Just
game,
another
Avery,
that's coming
actually.
very
They've been
soon.
trying it out so far. You can only do it in certain situations, and there are some issues with it for sure.
It's coming very soon, but not in the next iteration of 2v8, which is even ultra soon. So the next 2v8.
Am I the only one who didn't
Just
want
so
a
your
survivor for the collab in the
expectations
first place? Probably,
Okay,
you're the
one
only
last
one.
thing, we
Yeah.
do need to wrap it. I got the wrap it up signal
There will
about
probably
5
be a lot of
times.
things for survivors to make up for it.
If you're a
There
content
has to
creator in
be.
the audience,
There has to
We
be.
also have some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely.
Oh. Hang on.
And that's going to include what's called a support a creator system, which maybe you know from other video games.
A
It
support
allows
a
you to
creator
support your
system,
favorite
guys,
creator.
use code RhiSpawn.
The idea is that is be a wide way for pretty much any deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff
Thank you for
from
the
us,
super chat.
and get rewarded.
You're
So
going to
stay
get a
tuned. We're gonna
mask
talk
of
a
every
lot more
main
about that
animatronic in the
our
first game.
next
Maybe.
broadcast
Why not add
later.
Markiplier as a
Later this
survivor?
month or next
Imagine.
month. And I do need to wrap up now, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. You wanna say?
Thanks, everyone.
That is pretty cool that they are changing how they're doing the content creator program. I'm excited to see how
I
that
think
works.
some people
So
here wanna
if
hear
y'all
about
if y'all
Five Nights at
if y'all want to
Freddy's.
use code RhiSpawn. All right, well, they're getting into the Five Nights at Freddy's
we are
stuff.
gonna let that happen and bring out
Here we go,
Dave
guys.
and Matt to tell you all about it. Thank you, everybody.
Here we go. Guys, it's time. Survivor Respawn Survivor skin. Imagine me in the game. I just have to watch myself get killed. Oh my god, here we go, guys. Five Nights at Freddy's Dead by Daylight. Tell us the good news.
Hello, PAX.
What is on his eye?
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to be back here. It's nice to see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody.
He's got like an eye
who's
patch on his
watching
glasses.
us online. And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing. Especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there. Amazing. But I don't see anything. So right
after.
Yeah. All right. So of course, being here is pretty special, and we're here. It's perfect.
so quiet.
We're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested, of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've said. It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the first little indie horror games. Today, it is a gigantic behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
Okay.
So, of course, the team has had a blast creating this chapter. It's such an amazing universe.
I feel cautiously
to explore.
optimistic.
And I just wanted to say really quickly that, we do survey. We survey
Is this
our
gonna
community
affect the lore?
to know
No.
what you want out of licenses and content, and we listen to it. And Five Nights at Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time.
Yep.
So finally, it's here.
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Reveal
show that
the new
bad boy.
killer. So it's Springtrap. Why did they go back? Yeah, I was gonna say they had the cover and they switched away from it. Okay, beautiful, stunning, looks good.
You like that?
You like that? Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do like that.
Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series. And for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
Absolutely, yes. So
He's called the animatronic.
Today we won't go into the power or the
That's
perks.
funny.
Yeah, we're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely,
What?
you might see
They're
something
not
very
talking
interesting.
about
We're
his
adding,
abilities?
on
They're
top
not
of the
gonna
killer,
tell us
a
what he can
very
do?
Interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this
Dude.
chapter that will appear every time you play as Springtrap or that you face Springtrap.
LMAO, the bait and switch,
So you might get a
right?
clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks in another stream.
In another stream?
But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course.
Cosmetics.
And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's one we absolutely need to talk about today.
They're not talking about all the
legendary
cosmetics
outfit
today?
for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Okay.
So,
Pretty cool.
of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the yellow rabbit from the movie as portrayed by the
Why are they showing this?
absolutely
There we
talented
go.
Matthew Lillard. So it's fine, get it out.
So that's the only
Not only
cosmetic
are we
that
going
they're
to
showing?
have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
Mike, wait, Matthew Lillard is voicing it?
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this
Wait,
thing
that's
is
really
I do
cool.
like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free.
Why is he saying
Ready
that?
or not, here I come.
So Afton isn't British in this game?
He is such a cool guy.
Okay.
So as you've seen, there is no
Yeah, he's
survivor
voicing
in this
the
chapter.
character in the game, I
But,
guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the voice for the
But-
skin. True.
But there is a map.
I need to hear I always come back.
Thank you.
If that's not a voice line, they fail.
We couldn't do this without, of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
Show us the map.
You have things? Oh, yeah.
Is it outside? There better be a whole inside thing.
So we took inspiration from the first game, so, most of it.
Dude, this looks way more like the movie, not so much like the game.
So instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it. And it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course, jump scares.
They have the animatronics on stage. That's cool.
And there's also one fantastic... Oh, well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
Okay.
It is cool. It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
Oh, cool.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
So that
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay. There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release. So right now, Dave and I will scoot. Dave will be back later, don't worry. And right now we'll leave the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this year.
Okay, so I think they're done talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, and now they're going to talk about other collections that are coming.
What is it we're
expected more.
We're removing the...
I expected a lot more from this.
Hear backstage. So Five Nights at Freddy's, huh? Wow. How do we follow that?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you
that. They didn't say anything.
Rose, with upcoming collections.
See?
Thanks for joining us, Rose. Rose is, as often as we can, we get her on stream to share the cool cosmetics that are planned, and today is no exception.
I wish we would have gotten more of a timeline for when we can expect stuff. So it's for sure not until June that we're going to get anything for the chapter, which is fine. We kind of expected the new chapter to come in June anyways. But I can't believe they didn't talk at all about what survivors are getting. Like, that's crazy to me that they didn't talk at all about the survivor experience for this new chapter. And now they're showing the stuff they already showed.
Jake Lone Wolf outfit by Fairy Coon, Little Friend Badge by
Anyways,
and Singularity Death Top by It's Sure Boy.
How are we feeling, guys? I'm feeling conflicted, yeah. To think this year... to think this was a year upcoming is insane. Yeah. I've gotten my needed info by fair enough. That's crazy.
Now we have to.
I expected a bit more about the details. I don't know how to feel about the map, to be honest. The map looks a lot like other maps in Dead by Daylight. I expected something more unique, I think. I was hoping it was going to be completely indoors, but it looks like there's an outdoors part of it as well, which makes me think of another recent map that they had. I forget what it's called, but it's like, I don't know. It looks very DBD with a hint of FNAF. Like a very teeny bit of FNAF just sprinkled into DBD. I do like that they got Matthew Lillard. That's pretty cool. The cosmetic for him being the yellow rabbit is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish they would have done more for the survivors in this. I wish they would have said something about what the survivors are getting, because people are like using this to decide if they want to get into it, and it's like if they don't want to be a killer. And like they even admitted it in the stream that there are crazy long queue times, right? Oh, I saw this spoiled. This got spoiled for me. This other chapter that they're, or not chapter, cosmetics that they're bringing.
In the air.
Or collections that they're bringing, I should say, not chapters. Collection and Chaos Shuffle coming June 3rd. That's cool.
You guessed it, the Witcher collection.
Yeah, they're doing Witcher stuff.
June 3rd.
I'm excited for the
very
Easter
soon.
eggs, though. Me too. No release date either. I expected a PTB release date. I kind of was hoping for a PTB release date. Gonna go cry now. Don't cry. It's fine. They still are probably gonna release a lot more stuff in the coming weeks, and they did say that they're gonna do another live stream specifically for Five Nights at Freddy's. That one might be the one that leads up to the PTB. Oh, that's beautiful.
And of course, Geralt of Rivia outfit for Vittorio.
Oh, they're turning Vittorio into Geralt. Okay.
So one of the best parts of Geralt's outfit is that it comes with a great
That's pretty cool.
batch of voice lines recorded specifically.
Oh, and they got voice
by
lines
Doug
for it. That's
Cockle,
cool.
the character's original voice actor.
Shout out to Doug Cockle. Any fans
That's awesome.
of him? He's actually in attendance. At
I'm happy
PAX
about
this
Matthew
weekend.
Lillard. Me
He's
too.
down in the signing area.
This
so
was
go
sad
meet
to
him after
watch.
the
Why
show.
not more FNAF stuff?
And that's not all.
Yeah, I wish they would have done more FNAF stuff too.
We also have
Oh well.
very rare outfits.
It's okay, though.
for Yennefer.
Kate Denison as Yennefer. That's
Ciri.
cool. Sable! Oh my gosh. Wait, that looks really good. I really like that. Michaela!
And Eridan.
No. Not the knight. Don't do anything for the knight. We have to stop people from playing the knight. We have to stop people from playing the knight. The knight is my least favorite killer in the entire game. I hate the knight. I hope that, I wish that they would show, they're showing these other collections that are coming up. Why aren't they showing the Five Nights at Freddy's collection? Are we not getting skins with it? We have to get skins with it. We have to get skins. We have to get skins. There has to be something for the survivors. I'm gonna lose my marbles. There has to be something for the survivors. You cannot tell me that they're doing this whole FNAF thing and they ignored half of their player base. That's just impossible. We're gonna get more news later about it. We're gonna get more news later about it. All hope is not lost.
One of them.
To be fair, it's their 9-year anniversary stream. I wish they announced more FNAF, but they also have so much to get through and only so much time. True.
Geralt in the tub player card.
The player card of Geralt in the
We
tub.
couldn't talk about The Witcher without sharing this. So
That's hilarious.
Enjoy.
No way we got more about The Witcher, not the FNAF chapter. And The Witcher is just a collection. Yeah, I'm hoping that they come out with like a collection of skins for survivors and other killers for Five Nights at Freddy's. They have to. They have to.
Other things.
Might be getting the original four as cosmetics, right, since they were in the map. Maybe. Or that might be it. Honestly, I don't know what to expect anymore.
He did a TV show with the Boulet brothers called Dragula. And they did a Dead by Daylight themed episode, which was flipping cool. And why not?
No way they don't. There's no way. They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it was super cool. I'm
I
jealous
feel like
of
the
that.
fan base is going to hate on this. I'm worried to look on Twitter.
This is Dracula and Swantula, your queens of darkness, the Boulet brothers, and we are so excited about our crossover with Dead by Daylight.
They're doing a
One of my
crossover.
favorite episodes of the show is when we did our Dead by Daylight.
Those eyes are
challenge.
crazy.
Our cast had to come up with looks worthy of becoming a new killer skin in Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god, I never saw
Boulet Brothers
this.
collection will feature 2 outfits. The first is the iconic outfit for the Huntress, modeled after the winning design for that episode. The second is the Boulet Brothers artist outfit for the
Damn.
artist, which is a mix of both of us. Keep an eye out for that collection releasing on July 8th.
We'll see
In July. Those outfits are going to be crazy. I'm excited for that. Twitter looks to be somewhat positive,
Look at
but
that.
I also have most overly negative people blocked.
Couple
True.
of concepts here of what you just saw.
Oh my gosh, these look so cool. That is
We're gonna keep it
that
rolling
is
'cause this show
stunning.
doesn't have a
That
limited
is
time.
stunning.
So next up is something from the extended world of Dead by Daylight. What can you tell us about this one?
So
The extended
last
world,
year,
casting of
Supermarket
Frank Stone?
Games released the casting of Frank Stone.
Yeah, casting of Frank Stone.
Which explored the origins of a brand new killer. This year, Frank Stone in his
People are screaming.
in his transformed state will be entering the entity's trials as a cool new
This is actually
legendary
cool.
outfit for
Agreed.
the Trapper.
Oh, cool.
You can look for
So
the
their
Frankstone's
character-
champion outfit to be released in September.
Who did they say that's for? They
And
said
just
that's
as a note,
for
if
the
you play
Trapper.
game, you know, that's a screenshot
That's
from
pretty
the casting
cool.
of Frank Stone. It's not an in-game shot.
I like how
Yeah.
this is just like the darkest image, and they're like, look at this cosmetic. And it's like, bruh, I can't even see that cosmetic.
All right, last one. Oh, actually, before I go on, in case you haven't played the casting of Frank Stone, which I think you should, it is now 80% off.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get Frank Stone
No
after
excuse
this.
not to buy it.
Are you gonna play some DBD later? Yeah, we're gonna play Dead by Daylight for a bit after this.
We love that.
We'll play for a bit.
Last one that Rose has brought for us today is adding some new outfits to an existing fan favorite collection.
Yep, we're adding 2 new outfits to the Tomb Raider collection.
We're getting more Tomb Raider stuff?
Both of which are
Interesting.
releasing on August 5th. The first one is Laura's classic ensemble, which is the iconic
Tomb
look.
Raider, Lara Croft.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep, this is the
I think
iconic
Jacob
look
has
that
this
started it all
character,
for
so
Tomb
maybe
Raider,
Jacob will
and
get
we're
this.
super happy to be bringing it to Dead by
Why don't they
Daylight.
have the like polygon, like
adding in another
super
outfit,
sharp
but
angled
we'll be
boobies?
sharing more news about that in the future.
Yep. Wasn't ready yet. Just stay tuned.
Fans will recognize it though.
That's true. Get hype. Thank you so much, Rose. I told you this would be fine. FNAF is a big deal, but these are a big deal too, right, guys?
A little bit. A little bit.
So there's plenty of other collections that are still going to be releasing. We just don't have a million years on the show to show you all of them. So stay tuned. Check out Dead by Daylight, our social media, and you can catch them there. And now, Rose, I will bid you adieu. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Was there something else that they were doing after this? New collections, quality of life, FNAF?
Folks, now you got to spend a minute with me. I'm sorry.
I don't remember what they end the show with.
So we are here for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary, but we are also Behavior, a game studio that does other things. And we thought, why not just take just a minute to tell you about something cool that we're doing outside of Dead by Daylight. There is a desire from ourselves to help out and publish other smaller horror games where we can.
Oh, that's cool.
And our first foray into that is with an amazingly cool little game, and it's called It Has My Face.
It Has My Face.
Not my face, don't worry. So it is
Hi,
a
Ballura.
first-person roguelite set in a dystopian city.
roguelite?
And within the city, you have to find and kill your own clone.
What?
If the clone doesn't kill you first. It Has My Face started as a game jam creation by Nightbite Studios, which is 2 people. And in fact, they have
roguelite, that's interesting.
recorded a little message for us today just to introduce themselves. So let's go to that.
Hello everyone, I am Salih, founder of Nightbite Games and the lead developer of It Has My Face. The game actually started as a jam game around the theme of clones, and the response was amazing. After the jam, I
Doing
kept
like a
working on
Saw.
it for years, and later my brother joined the project. We are a tiny team making this really unique and awesome
Is
game
the Tomb
with
Raider
lots
a
of
collection
love.
or a chapter?
So
It's a
I
collection.
hope you enjoy the game as much as we do making it every day. Thank you for your support and stay tuned for more news.
Aw. I don't know how I feel about the art style, to be honest. Kill your clone. Oh, so you're just looking for them. But what about this makes it a horror game? It's a survival game, sure, but it's not... I'm not getting much horror vibes. Is it online or are these all NPCs? I think they're all NPCs.
All right.
Maybe we'll give it a try.
So you can actually head to Steam right now if you want to check out the demo of It Has My Face and wishlist it. It's going to be in early access later this
Vivian.
year. One last thing from the extended world of behavior. Who has heard of Red Hook Studios, the creators of Darkest Dungeon? Yeah.
Haven't heard of them.
Well, They are also doing their anniversary stream today from PAX. It is later today, in fact, the anniversary for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's at 6 p.m. right here from PAX if you want to check it out. It's not at PAX. I'm lying, but it's today. I'm at PAX, and my brain is melted. Red Hook's second anniversary stream for Darkest Dungeon 2 is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check it out on Twitch at Red Hook Studios. I believe we're even going to be hosting it on our own channel, so if you're lazy, you can just stay here. And that's your Eric Pope interlude. We're going to get back to the fun action now with Dave Richard. Dave, come out here.
Oh, yeah, the choose your own chapter. I think this is the last thing.
Hello, Eric.
I got to readjust myself. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
All right, Dave. We got a clock counting us down, so we're gonna zip through this. But this is an awesome one. This one is my personal favorite thing of the entire show. And
As it should, yes.
It is. So it's a new original chapter coming.
Yeah.
A new killer. New survivor.
Yes.
And that's kind of all we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this chapter because you have not created it yet.
What?
Interesting.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What does that mean, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so obviously we have an amazing community. They have a lot of creativity. We've seen it in, homemade killers and some pitches online, how to balance the game, everything. So we want to be able to create a chapter from scratch with all of you, building every step from pre-production to the end of the process.
Yeah, so it's going to lead us up to our 10th anniversary. It's going to be an awesome experience that we're going to get. It's a long experience, too. We really want you to experience what it's like to build a whole chapter. So, Dave, I'm super excited about this. How did this idea germinate and come about?
Well, we've been thinking about it for quite a bit. We wanted to make sure that we could do this.
So it's like a choose your own
right.
adventure game, but we're
and I think
building
we found the right
what
format.
they're going to do for a chapter.
So, so do you want to talk about the format, or do you want to tease it a little more?
I guess. Okay. So basically, what we want to do is we will not go just, hey, let's get comments online and do something people suggest. We want to make sure that we give you
It'll be more
the
interactive,
right
it
choices
seems.
to build this so that we end up with something extraordinary that everybody will love. And so we are using a choose your own adventure format.
Yeah,
for
what
this.
did I just say? Choose your own adventure format.
Matt is like, ooh, Matt's impressed backstage. Thank you, Matt.
We have some folks here who are pretty young, might not know what Choose Your Own Adventure is.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a series of books, and you read a story.
Make Michael Afton. I wonder if they'll do a skin for Michael Afton, since they got some of the movie rights. They got
to the dungeon, to
William
open the
Afton.
door,
So
and
maybe
then
they'll do
you
like a Michael
go to
Schmidt
that other page of the
cosmetic
choice you've
for like
made
Dwight or somebody,
until you
somebody
die
that they can make
horribly
somewhat
or
look like
get out of
Josh
the book.
Hutcherson.
So we want to do something similar,
or like a
for
night guard
building the
outfit for
characters.
some
So
survivors.
a strong narrative that will bring you into the creation of these creature, killer, survivor, whatever.
And
when
so
is the
every
Life
week
is
or
Strange
2
video
or
coming?
3,
I don't know.
depending
I'll
on
do
how
a
busy
stream
Dave
of it
is.
in the
You as a
summertime.
community get to vote on certain choices to build from step by step each
What
of these
about Vanessa?
characters.
Maybe as a skin? That's kind of our only hope now.
I think the
is if
community's
we get her
probably
as a
gonna make something
skin. They
special
haven't
with their
talked at all
choices
about
and,
what cosmetics
pretty
will come
wild.
with this chapter.
Do you want to
and if there
kind of
are
give an
no
example of what
cosmetics
they might
coming
look
with this
like, those
chapter,
choices?
Yeah, absolutely. So
It's a bust.
let's take a killer, for example. We would start with the eye-level fantasy of who this character is. So, for example, we might ask, would you prefer to have a killer that's grounded into reality? Would you prefer a supernatural character, otherworldly character? And so we have these eye-level fantasy, and then based on the top vote, we
Yeah, I
move
don't know
on
about
to
this. This will
in
be
the
interesting
story.
to see how it turns out,
And
if
so
this
we would
actually
define
works
a
for
little
them or
bit more
not.
precisely. So, for example, if the top vote is supernatural, then maybe the other choice would be: is it an undead character? Is it a a person that has occult supernatural powers? And so on until we'll define it, the whole
You
fantasy,
can't have
the
movie
narrative,
William
and of
without
course
Mike or
the power
Vanessa.
as well.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
so we're going to do the same for Survivor,
Maybe a
right?
sable skin
Absolutely.
for Vanessa.
Of course, Survivor
maybe
don't
a
have
white
powers,
one
but they
for
have perks to
Mike.
define. They
I don't
have
know.
a rich backstory. Why do we
When is the
empathize with
update
them?
in the PTB? I
So
don't
you'll
know. They
get
didn't
to
say. They said
forge
nothing
this
about the
story,
timeline for FNAF. They
what
said nothing
relationship
about
they
it.
have and how it defined this Survivor.
Yeah, so essentially you'll be in game, you see, oh, I got a new choice to
Hearing
make
weird
this week.
noises.
You go and vote, and then maybe the next week or the next time we check in a couple weeks, you'll see the results of your previous vote. Okay, now we have an otherworldly killer, and then you move on from there. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. You got it. But
That's
there is
interesting because that
a
means
twist.
they have to wait to get
So
feedback
just like in the
before they
Choose
can
Your Own
even
Adventure
start
books,
building anything.
Of course, you can always peek.
Do we have a real
at the
release date
different
yet?
choice,
Nope. All we have is the
to
roadmap, and the
cheat,
roadmap
to get
said
the best thing you want for you. So in our process, we'll have twists like
The
this.
roadmap
one,
said
for example, is
June.
a change your fate mechanic. So
Let
we will
me-
always give you the padding choice of the top winning choice that you voted on.
It just says June
and the
2025.
runner-up. So
That's
you'll
all
be
it
able
says.
to see all of these different possibilities, and maybe we'll change path along the way. So there's a lot of question there. There's a lot of steps, and for killers right now, as we designed this,
So this will be
we're
leading up to
over
the 10-year
1,000
anniversary.
Different possibility of ending killers. So it's going to be pretty exciting.
You should see the crazy flow
I think
chart
today is when the
Miro
baby
board
Bill
he's
from the
built.
web
It's
already
amazing.
is at 9 months. I
so
just
the
remembered
idea
from
is
the
to take
book, the
all
book
these
of
folks
Bill.
through the whole
I did see
production
some stuff
cycle,
about that.
Yeah, so pre-production,
The
we
release
start
date in
with
PTB for the
fantasy,
FNAF
teens,
was
etc.
data mined by a
And then
credible
when we
source, but
finish
I won't
this,
say.
we
I heard
won't
June
stop for
17th.
production.
I heard
We
people
will
throwing around
involve you in
June
production as
17th.
well. So anytime
What does
that
PTB
usually
mean?
in a chapter creation, we get
A
to
PTB
decide
is
which
a player
outfit,
test
which
build. It's
thing is
basically
gonna
like
use,
you
we
play the
see
chapter
different
before it gets
concept,
officially
which one's the
released, and you
best
can
one.
only access it if
We
you
will
have
involve
Steam.
you into that. So,
There's
for
a way
example,
to
for
opt
the
in to the
first
player
weapon,
test
we will
build.
show you
It's a way for them to make sure
concept
there's
of
no
weapons,
bugs, or if there
or
are
the
bugs, you can report it, and then by the time the chapter actually releases, it's pretty clean. It's pretty good and easy to go. Love Gravity Falls, me
Big
too.
experiment that I'm psyched to take you through because you might actually learn.
But
something
anyways,
along the
so
way
yeah,
about
this is
how
like the choose your own
flippin'
adventure
complex
thing.
Game development is, but
But
we
yeah.
want you to take the ride with us for once instead of just waiting.
All right, I
for
think
the
they're
result.
wrapping it up after this, aren't they? They probably are. And then we'll play some. We'll play some Dead by Daylight, and we'll yap about how that went, and then we'll wrap it up after that.
Which is something that you don't usually see.
Yep. So.
Not answering my question. What is this about? This is the
so
Dead by
the idea
Daylight
is
9-year
10th
anniversary stream.
Anniversary, almost a year-ish from now, is all about you, the community. So that's a really nice thematic way to build up towards it throughout the year. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a super nice adventure. Can't wait to see what you will choose, what you will build. We've done some internal tests, and every time we ended up with a different concept, which was amazingly interesting. And yeah, we want to have this available for our 10th anniversary year, so sometime in 2026.
Yeah, it's been super fun testing it
Okay.
internally. Dave's
This is next
essentially
year.
been our dungeon master as we create this new character. It's super cool. So, right, we're not going to wait too long to get started. Just hang tight another couple weeks, and our first vote will roll out, and then we'll just go on from there. We can do pretty much
cool.
what we want.
People are still going to find a way to
We
complain
keep
about
coming up
this,
with
I bet,
questions
even though
during
it's
this process, like,
completely
oh, what
voted
should
by
we do
the
for
community.
this? And
People
the
are
answer
still going to
keeps
find a
coming
way to
back,
complain.
whoa, let's let the community choose.
We need Poppy
So
playtime.
right down to the
DBD.
name
Yeah.
of the chapter. You know, we're talking about everything. So we'll see you out there.
So keep an eye out on our socials so that you know when it starts and you get to vote on the first choice.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave,
Hey, no problem.
for joining us one more time. Thank
you, Bax.
We're shockingly on time, and that means I get to make a merch shout out. Let's see that merch, folks. Matt's
Ooh.
making his way out here. You can maybe still get some, so it's not this one, the merch
Death
down at the
is
booth,
not
but
an
that's selling out
escape. Oh
fast.
my God.
And this you can get on the shop right now on the DBD shop. So, yeah. Hi, Matt. Why are you here?
Hey, we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us. Normally, this is the bit of the show, if you've watched the anniversary once or twice, where you figure, oh, there's got to be something that comes after,
Is
right?
there? Yeah.
But in this case, we've tried to do things a little differently this year. So
because we heard Gorgiro was going to attend, and we're like, cancel it. Let's not do anything special for this one.
So if you've paid very
It's a bad
close attention to the show, you will notice that we've already told you what the license coming after Five Nights at Freddy's is. So
you already told them throughout the show.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of clues hidden throughout our broadcast, a bunch of hints.
What?
So I want you to put on your tinfoil hats. Polly, we're looking at you. And then give us our best speculations and theories on what you think it is. Actually, anybody here knows?
What? Shrek is what was shouted from the crowd if you're watching at home.
I think Shrek is in the maybe pile.
Shrek is in the maybe pile.
He's not even joking.
So yeah, go on our socials, tag us, and give us your best speculations and your best guesses. We will let you know if you were right. Go back, watch the show.
We heard they like teasers, right? So let's do some teasing of what the next chapter is
There you
instead
go.
of just shouting it at you on a stage.
What's their act? What?
Shout out to the Binding of Isaac, actually. They were just talking about us on Twitter, yeah. But it's not that.
You're not supposed to.
I shouldn't say that, but
no,
it's
you're
not
not supposed to. All right, well, one last time, thank you again so very much.
Okay. I have no idea.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Boston, Massachusetts.
All right.
We do have another stream coming shortly.
When?
We'll announce the date when we can to reveal
You're killing
the
me.
specifics
You're
of the
killing
Five
me.
Nights at Freddy's chapter, how the gameplay works and all that. Stay tuned.
Yes.
And come see us at the booth afterwards. We'll be happy to hug and shake hands.
Thanks, everybody.
Hug and shake
Cheers.
hands. All right. Well, that was the... Oh, man. That was that. All right. We're going to yap about it. We're going to chat. I'm going to go to a quick BRB, and then we're going to play some Dead by Daylight. We'll talk about it. And then after that, we'll see where we're at. I'm going to go to a quick BRB, so I will be right back, everybody. See you in a bit. Hello, guys. Okie dokie. Should we get into some DBD? Play some Dead by Daylight and talk about what just happened? Right. I have an update I have to wait for. Okay, that's fine. FNAF fans overhyped it, I think. I don't know. Maybe. It's just, I feel like they overhyped it themselves a little bit. Maybe, but I don't know. Is it game Springtrap or movie Springtrap? Both. Both. They have a cosmetic for the movie. But yeah. Circus Baby or Glamrock Freddy? Circus Baby for sure. For sure. I'm just waiting for the game to update and then we'll get into it. I have my Steam open looking for the update. It's not there yet. There's no PTB and no update because it's not out yet. It won't be here until June. Yeah, we still have a ways to go for that. Just a little bit longer. But yeah, I really, really hope that they have some cosmetics for survivors that we'll get with this chapter. I feel like that makes the most sense. And if they don't do that, this is gonna suck. I saw the trailer. It was all right. I'm excited to learn more about it. Apparently they're doing another live stream for it at a later date. So we're definitely going to be back reacting to these when they do that. FNAF fans overhype everything. I love that people get so excited, me included, but we build expectations and sometimes get let down. Pokemon is the same way. For sure, yeah. I just feel like it's such a big IP. It's a bit of a waste to not have something for the survivor players. Because you have all these killers and you already, like, they even admit that they have an issue with killer queue times. That it's like, you're introducing one of the most iconic horror icons in gaming to this Dead by Daylight universe. That's going to incentivize a lot of people who have never played the game before to join Dead by Daylight and to start getting into the game. They're going to download the game. They're going to download the DLC. They're going to try to load up playing as, playing as the killer, playing as Springtrap. And, they're going to be in these crazy long queue times. If they're new players, they're going to have a hard time, like, learning how to play the game. Like, custom matches are going to be their best friend for sure. But even then, it's hard to learn. The best way to learn the game is just by playing the game, and I feel like this is going to be rough. But yeah. The fact that they said it was the #1 most requested chapter, it only being a killer and map is a strange choice, for sure. Like, there has to be more. There has to be cosmetics. There has to be something for the other characters. Because you have a world of characters, like, so many. Unless Scott didn't want to give them the ability to use a lot of the characters. Which, if that's the case, that's a bad move. But, yeah, I guess we'll see. They said they're gonna try to fix it. The queue times, yeah. But that's the thing, though, is like the best way to, I feel like, counter the queue times is to give more incentive for survivors. Like, you already have this massive player base. Give survivors more of a reason to play the survivor side, I guess. I feel like a lot more people play killer these days, and so. And even if they didn't, even if there weren't as many killers as there were survivors, you need 4 survivors for a game and only 1 killer. So that, I don't know. I feel like it's a weird move not to have a survivor, for sure. Definitely a weird move. But maybe they'll give, you know how they have the Witcher outfit, and that was what, Vittorio? So it's like, they can turn other existing survivors into other characters, like we've seen them do that in the past. So maybe they'll do something like that where they'll turn a character that's already in the game into Vanessa or turn them into Mike Schmidt. I feel like that could happen, but the actual characters themselves being in the game, no. It seems that that's not going to be the case. And yeah, for other killers too, like not even just Springtrap, not even just the animatronic, like I feel like for other killers, they should have outfits for them too. Like, I don't know, throwing an Ennard mask on the Trapper or something. You know what I mean? Miss Delight or Kissy? Miss Delight. I could kind of see it. Scott has always held back from FNAF being a far darker series. True. That's true. This will be the first time. I'm very curious to see what Springtrap's Mori is going to look like, since it's more gory during those points in the games, you know? But yeah, we'll see. I'm very surprised that Matthew Lillard is voicing the Yellow Rabbit. I'm not super surprised at it, but I'm more so surprised that Blumhouse didn't have any, like, promo about it. Maybe they'll talk about it now. Maybe they were really keeping it under wraps. What are we doing? We're just talking about the new, the news about FNAF and DBD. And, now we're gonna switch gears. And, gonna switch to the game now. Hang on. Daylight. Game audio for Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight. Audio. Game audio. Where's game audio? Hopefully it's in there. Okay. Get in and we'll play some games. Sorry guys, just setting up the scene for it, since we had a change of that. Oh, whoopsie. Are you live on Twitch too? I am, yeah. We'll dive into some games and we'll just, if anybody wants to chat about how they feel about the chapter, we can do that. Kind of a chill day today. I think I just expected more. Yeah, for sure. That's valid. Blood Moon event has ended and your remaining blood trinkets have been converted into blood points. Damn it! I forgot to redeem them. I was saving them and I forgot to redeem them. Whoopsie. Oh my god, we are so close to the blood point currency, like, max. The max is at 5,000, so. Anyways. We'll just do some solo games today. Ooh, they have the new quest system. That's cool. I haven't actually loaded into this in a while, so this is interesting. Cool. All right. Play as Survivor. Oh, that's too cool too. They have like learn to play and all that. What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, so it's Mother's Day this weekend, so I'm gonna be doing mostly just like Mother's Day stuff. I think I'm gonna try to a bit. Like that. Yeah. There we go.
Come on!
Alright, let's play. There was a character that I wanted to see. There was a build that I wanted to go for, and I saved it. I saved the information of it. Because there's like a gen rushing build that I want. I just need to find best survivor perk combos. That's what it was. Because one of them I already have, but the other one I don't have, so I do want to get that.
Lemon!
Lemon! So many daily lemons. Oh, I didn't hit play? I'll hit play. I'll just run these perks first. So I need to do hyper focus with stakeout. And whose is stakeout? Stakeout is somebody's, right? Stakeout, perk, DBD. That's what I wanted. I want stakeout. Who is it? Belonging to David Tap. Do I have that character? David, what? Whose perk is that? Or Detective Tap, not David. I misread it. Hang on. Detective Tap, okay. Do I have to? Oh, for them I have to... That sucks. I have to actually pay real money to unlock that character. I don't want to do that. Shoot. Okay, what's our loadout? I don't want this. I want... Ugh, the colors! Oh my god, the colors are all different. What the heck? You know what? Whatever. Masquerade medkit. Why not? Why not? I don't care. Alright, we're good. Let's play. Irie. Hello, Pianosaurus. Lemon! Alright, I'll buy that character later. I was hoping I could use my iridescent shards. I hate how much you have to pay for in this game. It's actually insane. I do think they charge too much for a lot of their things in this game. I love this game, but they are expensive in this game. Lemon! Do you like Moxie or Millie better? I like them equally, I guess. Mother is mothering. The reason why I was so excited for Springtrap to appear in DBD is because I could finally fully utilize him for being the slasher he is. Exactly. This will be the goriest FNAF has ever been. Because, like, so many people love to be like, FNAF is so dark, oh my gosh. And it's like, you don't even see a lot of the gore in the actual games. So it's like, now we get to actually see him, like, murder somebody violently. Because we'll see his Mori, right? So that'll be cool. FNAF is at its peak. I don't think I agree with that. I feel like FNAF was at its peak about a year ago, but ever since then and after the anniversary, I feel like FNAF has been a bit on a downward trend lately. It's not doing bad, it's just not doing well as it was, I should say. And I feel like a lot of creators relate to that nowadays. I'll BRB, no worries. But yeah. Oh, how is somebody already getting picked up? Holy cows, Arena. That was fast. That was fast. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. Ah, damn it, girly. Damn it, girly. Ah, crap. Is everybody working on a gen? Whoever has the least amount of progress. Maybe go help? Nope, they're running the opposite way. Girl. Oh, come on. I wanted to finish this gen. Oh, crap. I was distracted for a second. My bad. Okay, I think they're going in for the save. That's good. Maybe? I can't tell which character is which. That's always... Okay, they got them off the hook. That's good. How do you know who the killer is before the... Oh, shoot. Before seeing them in game? You don't. You don't know until you run into them. I have no idea who the killer is right now, actually. Sometimes you can get other context clues. But... right now, I don't know exactly who it is. So what happened? We got word... We know for sure that it's Springtrap. We know that we're getting a map with a pizzeria. And we know that we're getting a cosmetic that looks like the movie Yellow Rabbit. That's all we know so far. We know for sure that there's also no... God damn it, that was so close to being finished. Oh, hello. Crap. Oh, I should have went the other way around. I should have went the other way around. Oh, stay away. No way he left. No way he left. I wasn't even doing that big of a, like, I barely looped. And he was like, nah, not worth it. All right, well, that's done now. And I didn't even have to throw down that pallet. All right, I'll take it. Let's go. Guess I'll go do this one. When is Springtrap releasing? We don't know for sure. Oh, crap. We know it's in June. That's all we know, though. Will you play Roblox? I'm not gonna do Roblox today, no. Just doing some Dead by Daylight. I'll turn up the game audio after this match as well. I'm surprised he's only hooked one person so far. Oh, there he is up there. I see him. He's still in chase with Dwight. Dwight's doing a pretty good job. Springtrap ability as a knife to throat. Is that what you think? They haven't said anything about his abilities yet. They haven't confirmed what his abilities are going to be, which is kind of wild if you think about it. I would have thought he would have, they would have said what he was going to be able to do in the game. But nope, they're keeping it under wraps. But I don't know why they're... Oh, God. I don't know why they're being so secretive about it. All right, this is about to pop, and then we can go help. And then there's only one more. Oh, crap, 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 crap. He's totally gonna come this way. He's totally gonna come this way. No! Why did I do it that way? Alright, cool. So, adrenaline just kicked in. But I'm still in trouble. Crap. Woo! Why didn't I get Lithe from that? Oh, no. Got him. Oh, dear. Oh, I don't like this. I don't even know where the doors are. There's one over there. Maybe we can make it. Maybe. Dude, I doubt it. Ah, so close. So close to being able to shut that on him. That's okay. That's okay. Hopefully my teammates come save me. Is that door open there? We might be able to make it. I hope that door's open. I can't see if it is. Oh, that door better be open. Let's go. That door isn't open? What just happened? You're joking. Are you joking? We literally were about to make it out. It says I DC'd? I did such a good job that game. I'm sad. Okay. It said restarting the game should help, so I'm gonna restart the game. Because what the heck? Right at the end. Right at the end. You're joking. I can't with that. Come on. That sucks. Okay. Let's try relaunching the game and hopefully that helps. Game is bugged. Should I use the med kit? No, I had no opportunity to use my med kit during that match. All right. Let's see if we can have some better luck with it this time. You're so close. I know, that was so close. And it's just like, yep, disconnect. Are you kidding me? When I play video games, I put on some cool music. Nice. I can't believe it disconnected me like that. That was so rude. That was so rude. Oh well, that's okay. I need to get more Oryx cells. I need this guy, but for some reason you can't buy him. Is it because he's from the Saw chapter? Whenever they're licensed, you can't use iridescent shards? That sucks. I need to see more. I wish it would show me, like... Yeah, here we go. Stakeout. Getting close to the killer fills you with determination. For each 15 seconds you are standing within the killer radius and not in chase, you gain a token up to maximum 4 tokens. When Stakeout has at least 1 token, good skill checks are considered great skill checks. Consume 1 token and grant an additional 1% bonus to generator repair progress. This is the perk that I want. But I have to spend 500 Oryx cells to get him. Ugh. But I would still also have to, like, prestige him and everything, wouldn't I? To be able to use his perks on other characters. So annoying. Okay. I guess I'll spend some of the blood web because I am running low on things. I was saving all my blood points, but I'm getting close to the cap anyways. Can you try playing Killer? I'm so bad at Killer. I do have to get better at Killer. But I'll leave it to some custom games. Maybe I'll do a collab and I'll learn in custom games. Yeah, we'll see. Why is chat different? Why is the chat different than the one on screen? There's no chat on screen. No chat on screen. Not anymore. I turned it off because I thought it would be distracting from the gameplay. I had it on while we were doing it. Please play Killer just for one time. What Killer should I play as? I think I only have... I have the new one. I have Ken Koniki. I have Ghostface. And I think that's it. And then the normal ones that they come with. I guess I could do Huntress. I've been decent-ish at Huntress. So maybe I'll try that as another one. We'll see how long the queue times are for it now. We will see. Jacob just messaged me. He thinks it's crazy what they announced and didn't announce for the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Circus Baby or Miss Delight? I don't really compare the two because, like, they're from different franchises, right? If they were in the same, it would be different, but they're both my favorites from each IP, I guess. I just opened a banana and it's rotting inside. It looks brand new. That's the worst. Ugh. It's a 1v4 killer type game. Yes, it's an asymmetric horror game. So we are playing as one of the survivors and somebody else is playing as a killer. So there's no like NPCs or anything unless you get a bot. Because if you disconnect or something, you get a bot. So that last game that we just did, since I disconnected for no reason, they got a bot version of me instead. Remember me from Dandy's World? I was Pebble the dog. Good games, good games. Love playing Dandy's World. This is kind of like Dandy's World. Sort of, not really. We'll go work on this one. Is this a wall or can I walk up this? It's a wall. Let me up. We'll do it together. Oh crap, we already have a bit of a killer radius. Oh, they already hit. It's Huntress. If you can hear a little song, it's the Huntress. Favorite Poppy Playtime jump scare? I don't really have one. I play DBD, I'm a Ghostface pro. Bad. Oh crap, I tried to turn. She saw that coming. Whoopsie. That's okay. Maybe they'll go for the unhook. Good, they did. They got it. A hook right next to a generator. JJ or Huggy? I guess Huggy? I made pasta casserole. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna do that for dinner too. I'm gonna have that for dinner as well. I'm stealing your idea. I'm gonna make a craft dinner casserole. This is tricky. Cuphead soundtrack is so good. I agree. I really want to get it on vinyl. Ooh, Hattie's down. So, if you're new to DBD and you're wanting to get into it because of Five Nights at Freddy's, the HUD can tell you a lot of things. So, if you look on the right, you see the perks and some other little information things. And then if you look on the left, it tells you like the state of your like teammates. So you can see I'm injured, and you can see this guy's injured too. And then you can see somebody's on a hook. Steve is doing nothing. Steve is doing nothing, and you can see that. All right, I'm gonna go for the unhook. Well, Huntress is still kind of nearby. Okay, we're good. We'll give her a heal. And then, yeah, now we can see who's working on a generator, and you can see that I'm healing because there's a little, like, healing icon next to my name of my character. Oh, crap. Girl, no way. I just healed her. That's rude. I just healed her. That's so rude. Just made blondies. Yummy! Oh, the Suntress is good with her hatchets. Crap. Whoa! Oh, I did not expect that. She knew where I was going. She knew where I was going. Sometimes they have perks where they can see your aura too, which kind of sucks because then you're like, oh crap. I don't have a PC or gaming PC, so I can't play like Chapter 4 Poppy Playtime because I play it on mobile. Yeah, it'll still probably be a while for it to get ported to other platforms. Trying to save up for VIP. Very cool. Stream is so fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hello, Tailed Sonic. How's it going? Thank you, Steve. I get healed. Thank you. Let's do a little heal. Do you know what does the thing mean when the hooked guy, the long bones? What are you talking about, Allie? I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, I'm on Death Hook now. I can hear her still. That's... Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. We still have 3 more gens to go. Oh, somebody's still on the hook. I thought they died. Alright, that's okay. Hang on. See where she puts him. Okay, he's right there. Hang on. Okay, she's leaving. Let's go for the unhook. Okay, are you gonna get the new Withered Funko Pops? I did get the main 4, but I haven't gotten Mangle yet. I do want to get Mangle. Helping is good. Helping is good in this game. Always help your friends. I guess I'll go work on this. So we are in a tricky situation right now. I want the Mangle so bad. Me too. Collab with DBD Demi when? I don't know who that is. I'll have to look into them. Puppet is my favorite. Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. They did recently just do a marionette. I was gonna say, like, they kind of didn't do a lot of the FNAF 2 characters with this line. I don't know why they're not doing the toys along with the Withereds. Maybe they're waiting a little bit on them, waiting till closer to the movie, maybe. Yeah. I don't have any of them. I saw them at Hot Topic, and they told me that they just sold out of the mangled ones. Somebody on my TikTok was trying to tell me that they weren't out yet, and I was like, they are out. I have them. I went to Hot Topic and got them. They're like, nope, they're not out yet. And I was like, maybe not where you live. And they're like, yes, not where I live. And I'm like, okay, well then why are you telling me that they're not out yet? Why is that person running past? Where is that person going? Are they trying to die? They're trying to die. They're trying to kill themselves. Look at this person right here just running in front of the killer. They literally, they don't want to die. Or they want to die. They don't want to live anymore. Why? Because they're on Death Hook. They just wanted to die. That is so... That sucks. Because, like, we had 2 of us on generators. That sucks. Oi! That hit me, okay. Oopsie. Dude, I want to bring you back into the frickin' game. Stop moving. They don't want to be healed. That's so funny. They don't want to be healed. I'm like, stay in the game. Stay in the game, buddy. Stay in the game. Dude, why did you throw? That's crazy. No, get the other guy up. Don't get me up. Make the other guys stay in the game. DC if you don't want to play, loser. Running into the killer, just hoping that they kill them. Rude. I know we're probably not gonna win at this point too, but I'm not gonna be a baby about it. We gotta save him. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back. This dream came true. No, I'm keeping him here. He's not leaving. They gave up. They did. Let's bring you fully back. You don't want to be brought back? Why not? Everybody's just healing each other. Game's not progressing at this point, to be honest. Oh, Steve's down. Don't pick up Steve. He wants to die. He wants to die so badly. Hey, buddy. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Come on, buddy. Come back. Come back. You're not leaving. We'll stay at this as long as we need. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm just keeping him here now. How was your reaction to Dead by Daylight? Like, to the FNAF stuff? I expected more. I feel like a lot of us did. But it's okay. They did disconnect! Guys, they disconnected. They disconnected. Look, they're a bot. You see how they're a bot now? You see how there's bot next to their name now? They actually gave up. They actually left. We pissed them off well enough that they DC'd all on their own, and now they have a penalty for disconnecting. That's so funny. Aw. Why is everyone dying? We lost this game a long time ago, but there was one guy, this guy, person who was playing the bottom character there, I don't know how to pronounce their name, Yoichi? They were trying to throw the game. They were trying to, you know, running up to the killer so that they get killed while they were on death hook so that they would die. While, mind you, we were doing pretty well at the game. Like, we were in a good position. Like, we had 2 people working on gens, only 1 person was on the hook, and we only have 2 more gens that we have to finish. Like, it wasn't game over yet, by any means. But this guy was, like, fed up with it, so he went and tried to die, and then when they didn't get killed, we kept... Hey! No! Okay, maybe she'll let me be. Now she might be friendly. Probably not. He was done. He was so done. And then we just kept healing him and keeping him in the game. And so he finally left, and now he's a bot, and that makes me happy. Hey guys, 1 more gen. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. No! Okay, you work on that. I'll get him. Girly! Please. Maybe she won't let us leave. She's being kind of friendly now, the Huntress. Y'all better have adrenaline. Y'all better have adrenaline. Let's go. None of them had adrenaline. Girl. Adrenaline is my favorite perk. Let me heal you. I think she opened up the other door, actually. They're letting us leave. Huntress opened the gate. Yeah, she did. Has to hit me. He's already injured. Ah, crap. She got me. She got me. Crawl. Crawl to safety. Crawl. Crawl to safety. It's a race now. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Bye, Huntress. They were a good sport. That other guy was not a good sport. Trying to throw the game. Look, we escaped. Hilarious. Hilarious. I love it how that worked out. Oh, mwah. All right. She wanted to play red light, green light. Maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta get some more stuff. We're past the cap. How are we past the cap right now? I thought the cap was at 5 million. Oh, because we got stuff from doing our like rift like quests and stuff. Can you change your character to what? I can, but I just prestige her to another one, and I like playing this thing. I have a different. Wow. I guess I don't really have any other med kits. I kind of wanted to switch. Maybe I will. How about Kate or Sable? I thought I had another outfit for Sable. Dude, just show me things that I own. Yeah, I do. We have a few other stuff. Okay, what's she running? Break action. We'll make it. Deja vu. Can you raise around speed increase while healing other for 96? Okay. Try this one. We'll just do this loadout. Did you hear the news we have a new pope? I did hear about that. Can't say I care. Is Circus Baby and Jaga's Funtime Fox... Rhea's Circus Baby and Jaga's Funtime Foxy Finn is Candy. Candy the cat? I guess that kind of makes sense. Play the killer? Okay. Let's see how playing as killer goes. Let's see, what have we got? I don't really have a lot of stuff for her, which is unfortunate. I don't even think, I haven't even prestiged her. I've done like nothing with these characters. What's your plans for the weekend? I'm just gonna work as always. I am going to hang out with family. So that's what we're doing. On Saturday we're seeing my family, and on Sunday we're seeing Jacob's family. That's what we're doing. Okay, what have we got? 3 hatchets' heads are stained with a foul substance that afflict anyone it touches with disabilities. Hit targets, suffers mangled and hemorrhage, a status effect for 80 seconds. Highly weighted hatchet head, crafted to deliver a hard blow to its target. Requires a wielder with a strong arm. Hatchet and feels incapacitated for 10 seconds. I don't know what to use. Alright, I guess I'll just do that. don't know what to run. Guess we'll try that. Okay. Let's see how it goes. We will see. We'll do some Huntress. Reminder, we are live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so watch wherever you like. We'll see how this goes. I wonder how long it'll take. So it's 12:44 right now. Let's see how long it takes to get into a game. Well, yeah. What is everybody else doing this weekend? Anybody else have anything fun going on? Just hanging out for us. Not much. I might go live tomorrow on YouTube just from my phone. Like, do a short stream again, just where we, like, yap and hang out. Might do that. That might be the vibe tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah. Aside from that, I don't really know what else we're doing. Jacob recently bought all of Avatar: The Last Airbender on DVD, so we might start watching that soon. He also got the Lord of the Rings, like, anime movie that just came out this past winter, so we might do that. That might be the vibe. What are you gonna do after streaming? Today, honestly, I'm just gonna clean up a bit and possibly shoot some shorts, because I do have some shorts that I have to shoot for this weekend so that I'm ahead. Because usually since I'm away this weekend for the most part with family, like, I won't have a lot of time to shoot. So I'll probably shoot some shorts after this, and then, yeah, just probably gonna clean. That's kind of it. I don't have any videos coming this weekend, so watch my other videos that came out this week if you haven't already. There was Order 13 and Sharks and Minnows were the two games that we played for videos this week. So, yeah. I will just turn on the reminder. Yeah, if you have the notifications turned on, it should work. Jake is Yoshi. Jake always plays as Yoshi in Mario Kart, Mario Party, anything. He's always Yoshi. He loves Yoshi. I wonder if Jacob will stream at all. Oh, it only took about only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes to get into a game. That's not bad. Man, they're about to have the easiest game of their life. Hello, Creekcraft. How's it going? Or... Yeah, I like doing the short streams. I think they're fun, because it's like, it feels like we're just on FaceTime. We're just yapping. We're just yapping. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow we're seeing my family. You said my name correct? Good. I'm glad. All right, let's see how well I do as a killer, because I have to prepare. Allegedly, Springtrap is getting an axe. So, Huntress also has axes. Well, she has hatchets, but close enough. Close enough. My second favorite YouTuber? I'm guessing your number one is Creekcraft. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how we do. I'm a little nervous. I'm not usually very good at killer, so we'll see. Nah, bro just turned Jacob into Yoshi. Yeah. Yoshi! You're about to do good on killer? I don't think so. I don't see this going well, but we'll see. The last time I played, I was doing decent with my hatchet throws. That was during 2v8 though, so there were a lot more people, so it's easier to hit people when there's a bunch of them. But yeah. I like the Huntress though. I don't like being in first person. La 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 la. Oh crap. What are we doing here? 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 Well, we're at a predicament, aren't we? Ah, we tried. Come over here. See, this is the map that I feel like kind of looks like the FNAF one that they just revealed. Oh crap, I threw it without meaning to. I'm not doing very well. There he is. Oh, we're close. Got him. Okay, we got one person. We got one person. I'll take it. One person. Bye! I'm gonna kick your generator while I'm here. Alright, well, let's go towards them. Let's go towards... Oh, crap. Got her! Ooh, I'm so proud of myself for that. I got her again. I don't know where a hook is. One right here. Take her over here. They're kind of close. All right, somebody just got him off the hook. Which way did they go? I don't know where the other one went. Oh shoot, no! They got both of them off the hook, no! Don't do that! Dang it, that would have been so cool if I hit that. Okay, got her with that. Bruh, I have hatchets. What are you doing? Oh, look away from that. Don't shine a flashlight in my face. That's not very nice. Just trying to put somebody on a hook. To be honest, they're doing really well. They're probably gonna get out, but I am proud that I got 3 hooks. I'm pretty proud of that. Why does it say I'm in a chase? Who's around here? Dude, where are you? I hear you. Crap. Crap, she went the wrong way. Ooh, yay! Look at me go. Alright, alright. There's no hooks over here? Where's a hook? One over here. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully we make it. 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 Yay! I'm doing so good. Alright. We're over there. So where would they have gone? Guess I could kick this. Why not? Oh, hello. Come back! Come back, buddy! Alright. It helps when they just run in a straight line. Oh, whoopsie! I didn't mean to do that. I want to pick you up. This is my second hook for this guy. Guys, I'm doing so good. Did you do the replay the Midnight Walk in VR? I probably will, yeah. Alright, let's go back over to that. Because I want to kick it. I want to kick this one. Oh, hello. Jesus. Why did she throw that? Oh, crap. No. Oh, she got it. No. That sucks. Where did she go? Come here, come here, come here. Why am I so disoriented? Did I not drop her? What just happened? What the heck just happened there? Dude, what? Oh, crap. Ah, not the wood of the thingy. Come on, come on. Yes! Got you. Okay, I'm doing a little bit better. Still only have one more to go, but yeah. You have to really listen in this game. I feel like I can't yap as much. Oh, the wall! Oh, you're killing me! Damn it. Oh, she's totally gonna go around all these. Oh, no! Okay, got her with that. Now I have no more hatchets, damn it. Come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, girl. Let me get closer. I'm faster than you, I'm faster than you. Damn it, where? She looped around me. Damn it, I need hatchets again. Damn it, I need hatchets again. That's not good. I'm useless right now without hatchets. I have to give up on it. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah. Well, you know what? I did better than I thought I would do. I'm proud of myself for that. I don't know where anybody is. I don't even know where the doors are. I actually have no clue. Oh, there's one over there, but that one's not open, I don't think. Oh, the other one's over there. It might be open. I don't know. Yeah, somebody left. Yeah. Oh well. Bye! Bye! Why are you doing this so much? Just blinding me. I don't get to see her. Oh well. Girl, leave. Why are you doing this? You're being mean now. Just leave, please. All right. Look like you're enjoying it. I do feel bad when I'm the killer. I feel like I know a little bit better now how to play as the killer, but yeah. I wish it would show me how many times I hooked people, because I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did a pretty good job. I don't think I did too bad that round. But yeah. All right, guys. I feel like I'm going to wrap it up there, though. We just did a few games there, but I'm going to go and get ahead on some other work and shorts and whatnot. And yeah, we will be back live next week. Probably... I don't know what next week's schedule is going to be. I won't say, but I'll think about it over the weekend and I'll let y'all know. Let's see. I'm going to raid out to Floop Loops. Alrighty. And I will see you guys over there. If you're watching on Twitch, I will see you guys there. If you're watching on YouTube, yeah, definitely check out my most recent uploads if you haven't already. And we'll have some shorts out for you guys as well soon. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for watching the stream with me. It was a lot of fun experiencing with you guys. Obviously, we'll be live again once they tell us more about the chapter. But yeah, all right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.